Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
Wait, I need one drink of water. Don't mind my blanket.
go ahead.
It's covering my ass.
Wow.
Yeah, I learned she had no pants on when I spanked her butt. It was very startling.
I'm leaving that in the video just so you know.
Yay!
I'm leaving it in the video.
Oh, Felix is gonna take Mia's place.
That's a big ditty.
Big kitty.
Felix! Felix!
The sisters have disappeared and have been. All I hear is people
Like,
yelling.
You go fuck yourself.
Felix is in the middle of Mia's camera. It's so funny.
Wait, you see my bowling?
Your kitty has literally taken over the session right now.
He's right there. Oh no!
He left.
He's gonna come to my
Say
room.
goodbye.
All right, cock and roll, daddy.
All right. Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Ready
Aye, aye,
to go.
Captain.
Okay. All right. So we're
Oh,
officially starting
dear
this.
God.
This is the one
Let's
shot.
go. This is the end.
This is the
This
end.
is the one
This
shot.
This
If we
is
don't-
the
if
one
we
shot.
Don't finish this.
This is the. Oh no, we're finishing tonight, no matter what. This is.
I'm pissed.
Yes.
We're finishing it or we're
So-
dying.
Last we left off, our adventurers had. Let's see. They went to the town. They figured out what what the task was at hand, which was basically to go figure out where the wolves were coming from. You guys dealt with the wolves. You were tasked. What were you tasked with? What did the wolves want you to actually go do?
Find the mans. Find the
Their
mans
words.
that gave them
What did they refer to?
Intelligence.
What did they refer to the mans as?
the mans.
The Mians.
The Lightbringer.
The light
The
bringer.
Lightbringer. There you go. Yes, the one that gave them the abilities that they have. So y'all took off. Y'all fought various creatures. You went back to town several times. You troubled people in the area. You got into more fights.
Threw Bean in the river.
Threw Bean in the river because she was stank. Apologize. You guys picked up some goodies along the way. You basically picked up some armor. You found some pretty good loot. You're accompanied by the two wolves, as you mentioned earlier. You made your way up to the cabin. You found David's stuff. You
Stop biting your nails.
went through. Stop biting your nails. And then next you went down into the underground little area there, the portal room, and you went through the portal, and you guys came out on the other side.
Yay.
Yeah, we're back where we started. baby.
Somewhat disoriented, in a very dark room. You don't know where you're at. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We didn't need to inspect this cellar because we already did that in the last session. So I am just gonna start walking out.
Okay.
Yeah, let's look for me.
I need to release my wolfies from my bag.
Oh yes.
Okay. So who's doing
Take
what?
them out.
It's so fun.
Mia, take the damn dog.
I'm gonna
out.
let the dogs out.
Okay. So
Well,
you,
let's wait till we get out of the building, guys.
Oh no.
okay.
But yes,
They're
I want to take a,
suffocating.
I want to take a quick just look. I want to open my eyes and just pan around the room
Okay.
and look at the room.
All right. There's a little shimmering light that comes out of the portal as it's slowly breaking down. Of course, as you went through, the last person went through was Adelaide and the bag of holding, and
Yep.
and the two wolfies inside the bag.
Yep.
As y'all went through, and the light from the portal itself kind of slowly starts shimmering down. Basically the darkness kind of starts closing down in the room. The two of you with night vision, with dark vision. Who has dark vision? I think it's Blueberry and Jacobius, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody make an insight check.
Oh shit, where are my dice?
Oh God, you come to the session, you don't have
I'm
your
just kidding.
dice.
I'm kidding. They're right here on my freaking desk. They're on my
Really?
freaking
You come to
desk.
this session and you don't bring no dice? Who the
No
fuck you?
prepares.
Who the fuck you think you are?
Which one
you.
are you supposed to roll?
20, a D20.
Wait,
got
am
a
I rolling or
19.
Jake? Are you rolling?
You,
Well, let him roll, apparently.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
okay, cool.
I don't need.
You,
I don't need my
you
roll.
got that. All right. So as you are looking around, you basically make an observation. You know, it's kind of a damp, musty smell, much like the other the other side of the portal was in in the cabin cottage. Ahead of you is a door. There's really not much in here. There's also the I'll just say the matching, like there was the little red torch, that was up on the wall, that you could light on fire, but obviously that's long since been out. And there's in front of you there's a door that is closed, that leads somewhere.
Go to the door.
Okay. Let's open the door
Go
slowly.
to the door.
You're gonna open the door slowly.
Oh God.
But, I mean,
Fastly. Fastly. Slam that shit
No,
open. Kick
shut
it.
up. Shut up, Bean.
Please kick that
Run
shit.
straight through the.
I have to
Like the
detect
Kool-Aid
traps.
man.
Like the. Oh yeah.
All right, Jacobius, are you? What are you doing?
Yeah, like I mean,
Bombard the door.
sure, we're gonna go through the door, but
It'll
like
scare
checking
anything behind it. Fuck
Hey,
'em.
your
Go
name is
in!
not Jacobius.
where are the traps? Yeah. Can I
Okay.
check the
All
door.
right,
and
so
open it
so
and
you
check
walk
it?
up to the wooden door. It's got a very cold handle. You take it and you kind of jiggle it, and it feels like it's locked, but you just kind of grip it a little more, and you can't open it.
Voila.
Oh God, we're locked in.
Can I attempt to pickpocket or not pickpocket?
Are you gonna pickpocket your money back from Jacobius?
What are you gonna steal a fucking
Probably
door?
a good idea.
No, I
door
mean
down.
pick the lock or yeah.
I'll
Can
just
I...
hand you.
Why don't you just kick the shit?
Okay, Bean, do you want to do it?
I'll just
Yes,
hand
all
you
right,
the lock.
Bean.
Who has lockpick?
Bean body slams the door.
No. Oh God.
I
I
don't-
don't lockpick.
Do
I'm
any of
the
us have?
lockpicker guy.
Well,
Let me
usually
Yeah.
folks are, but
Yeah, you do
Okay,
it,
So
Jacobius.
yeah, let's lockpick this thing.
okay. So
Oh,
all right.
rude.
So go ahead and roll for your lockpicky, and let's see. Add your dex.
Don't have to waste time if you just
Add your
the
deck.
fucking
Shut up,
door
Bean.
down.
I got a 10, but whenever I'm doing sneak things, I get to add something. Sleight of hand +5. So,
But sleight of
15.
hand doesn't really apply to locking the door.
Okay, let me read.
Shoulda
something
just let me body slam the bitch.
No, there is something here.
Let me nakedly
Yeah,
body
it'll
slam.
basically be your your dex. So add your dex.
I know there was something here.
Jake.
1 5. Okay, yeah, +3.
Okay. All right. So what did you have?
10. I'm gonna find it.
He's like, I will fucking find the answer.
Oh, really? It's really.
Bean is literally chomping at the bit to just fucking
He's like,
body slam the door.
Jade's just standing there.
We'll do it. Gonna waste all this time with inquisitive shit. Body slam the bitch.
I don't think you have that much strength, man.
You put me, test me.
Yeah, baby.
I'm sorry, isn't your character's name Bean?
Yes.
Yes. Hold on. Wait. Correction. Danger Bean.
Danger Bean.
Oh.
Ready to rumble.
She is referred to by those who fear her as Danger Bean.
Butters, what are you
Expertise,
doing?
proficiency bonus doubled, assassinate, sneak attack, spirit dark vision.
Let me just body slam. What the fuck?
Okay, so what did you roll?
A 13.
A 13. A 13 with plus. All right, we're gonna go ahead and give you advantage on it, just because you are a roguey archetype. So roll again, and we'll give you the higher, and we'll take the higher. How about that? He's
Like
all.
this
I
thing,
rolled
yeah?
a 2,000.
Do it. 14.
69.
So that means
Oh.
17. There we go.
All right. So as you have one hand basically just like with on Bean's forehead as she's like trying just like trying to get to the door, you're holding her back. You're basically using your hand and trying to as gently as possible pick the lock, which you find very, very difficult. But you just manage to hear click.
Oh,
God
congratulations.
Okay.
Sorry, Bean.
Could have done it.
Another
So,
day.
as you actually manage to successfully pick the lock, You basically put your tools back in your pocket, and as you grab the handle, you also take your hand off of Bean, and Bean, since she's already leaning forward, basically slams into the door, and
Oh.
the door flings open, and she slams like straight onto her face, basically halfway in between the two rooms.
Do I take damage?
You take 1 point of falling on your face damage.
No. It says
You
on
no
fourth
longer
level,
have a nose.
I increase one ability. No, I can use my reaction when I fall to reduce any falling damage by an equal amount to 5 points. Fuck you.
What is this accent?
Somebody knows how to
Jake.
play their character.
I don't know.
The damage.
She was waiting for that.
The damage has been mitigated successfully.
Good
Jade
job.
spends her spare time trying to figure out how to not die
Yeah,
again.
pretty much. So okay.
Not
so,
how to win, just
so
how to not die.
however, she has fallen down prone, and she is now basically on her face, even though she didn't suffer any damage. She hits the ground, and clearly there's been a lot of dust that has settled, so the dust kind of goes up into her face, which then causes her to start sneezing, kind of
Dusty eyes.
uncontrollably. And Jacobius basically just kind of, and then kind of like steps around her and kind of walks forward into yet another dark room.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Someone use their light ball. Someone's got a ball.
Well, we
light.
have dark
Bring it
vision.
up.
You do, or you can light the room for everybody else. It's your call. What do you want to do?
Yeah, rude.
Yeah, come on,
I
help
want
us
to be
out,
able
man.
to see too, motherfucker.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Get your own fire.
Yeah, you selfish
Get your
bitch.
own eyes.
Hey, Adelaide
Okay,
can
okay.
see.
All right. So yeah, quick flicker in the room real quick before we decide to waste the spell.
Wow.
What?
True.
Say what?
I just want to peer into the room real quick before wasting the spell.
You're already in the room.
Yeah, so you are now in the room. You have basically stepped over Danger Bean, who is, kind of face down, attempting to.
Who's just
push-
having an asthma attack.
having an asthma sneeze attack, attempting to push herself back up. Of course, Adelaide and Blueberry are kind of like right behind, just kind of giggling at whatever, and just this is whatever, another Wednesday. This is difficult.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well,
Jacobius moves forward, and kind of as your eyes adjust to the area, you look, and immediately to the right, you notice that there's a table, and on the table, similar to the sheets that you had found on the floor when you had gone through earlier, there was a couple of sheets that were on the floor, if you remember, and you guys picked those up. There seems to kind of like be more of the same paper that's there. And as you look down at that, there's not really a whole lot there other than, what basically looks to be some more of those sheets. And as your eyes kind of travel the room, in the back corner, you see what looks to kind of be a bed, kind of like in the dark corner. Further away, off immediately to your left, is basically a set of stairs, and think of it kind of like the wooden cellar doors that kind of like flap up at an angle, going up to whatever is in the level up above you.
okay.
Ooh, all right.
So let's cast Fairy Fire.
I
And then-
believe that's. I think I have that.
Yeah,
I do
we
too
both do.
if you don't.
One of us does. I'll do it.
Let Bean
Okay.
see.
Okay,
Okay.
who's casting Fairy Fire?
I will.
Okay, since you're leading out in front, you cast Fairy Fire, which of course immediately lights up the room. And what color of Fairy Fire are you picking?
Poop brown.
I don't think that's a choice, but you know what? Just for you, we'll do that if that's really what you want.
I don't know. Let's just do
Soft
regular
amber.
yellow.
Pea
Okay,
yellow.
all right. We will say just for Danger Bean, it will be a pea yellow color. So this amber pea yellow kind of just like casts over the room, which then immediately everybody, since now everybody's kind of gathered and walking through, directly ahead of you, like I said, there's a bed probably about maybe 10 feet away from you. It's still a pretty small room. There's not in there, but you happen to notice that there is a body in the bed.
Ooh.
It's the man's. It's our man's. What's his name? David. Is his name David? What's his name? Why is everyone quiet?
That's
Is
his
it-
name. What's
Is
his...
it just like, is it a dead body?
You don't know.
Yes.
You don't know.
Let's
Okay,
go
I
inspect the gate.
volunteer to poke it. I want to poke it.
Oh, jeez.
Okay,
All right. So Bean, you walk up and you poke the body. Go ahead
Hello,
and
sir.
yes. Go ahead and make a. Fuck it. Make an insight check on this one.
Oh
'cause
no.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Which one am I rolling?
You're gonna roll a d20.
All right. 19,
Or,
That bitch dead.
okay. So as you are
Wake up.
as you adeptly walk up and begin poking the body in front of you without any it's a man kind of like in his late 20s, dark brown hair, kind of scruffed, and he's basically kind of clutching like a little journal that kind of matches the other pages of everything that you've seen.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is he
And
dead?
well,
Yeah,
as you're poking him, he's not waking up. He's not moving. You kind of like reach down and you're just like feeling to see like, is he alive? And he is alive, but he appears to be not conscious.
All right. Someone shove something up his ass.
What?
No.
He'll
Dude.
wake up.
Hey, please don't do that,
Wonder
dude. That
if
is a
he can
terrible
wake
way to
up.
wake up.
Exit
Alright.
only.
Okay, someone heal him. I don't have these abilities.
No,
Someone heal the
there's-
man.
I have healing
There's other
word.
spells. There's other spells. I don't know.
Is this
How does one wake a man up from
You
being
light him on
unconscious?
fire.
drop a
something up
bucket of
his
water
ass.
on
Well,
him?
if
Shove something up his
there's
ass.
no bucket of water near you. However,
You can piss in the bucket.
I
yeah.
have a hand.
You
Don't
some-
your hand up the
somebody
man's
could-
butt.
somebody could probably make a medicine check.
What does that fall
What's
under?
medicine?
Okay, let's do that.
Basically, a medicine check is kind of like a it's kind of like a health check to see if you can figure. It's an
Wisdom.
investigation more or less, but on the health side of things.
I don't think I
No.
get it.
I have high
Is this like
wisdom.
a
I
I
prostate
have
think.
exam?
medicine plus 5.
Yeah,
That
Mia,
might
you
that
do
might
it.
be helpful.
Okay, so should I do it?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Better than me probing him.
So roll and add your 5.
19.
19.
Son
Very
of a bitch! This man's waking up.
nice. Okay. Adelaide, as you get closer, you kind of get the sense that this person has been injured in some way, shape, or form, and seems to be unconscious. You kind of detect that there is a certain level of healing that has happened, but not necessarily enough to help.
Okay.
Strip him. Strip him. Let's see
we're
where
not,
the wounds are.
Oh god.
We need to know what is
Okay.
wrong.
The journal in his hand.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll
You're
take the
just gonna
journal.
let him die.
Okay.
All right.
While the ladies do their heals, I'll take the journal and read it.
Oh, we do our womanly duties.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
you're welcome.
Just go back to the kitchen.
Go back to the
Wait, hold
healing.
on. Hold on.
Okay. All right. So who's going to be doing what? Jacobius, you're basically going to grab the journal out of his hand.
While he's
I was-
dying.
Yeah, I was gonna investigate it at least to see.
Okay.
Like,
All right. So you reach down while they're kind of trying to figure out who's going to be doing what. What kind of spell. And it's clutched very, very tight in his hand. It's not coming out.
You're like, bitch, open your
Alright.
fucking hands.
However, you do remember that you actually have a couple of pieces of paper already that you have found.
Ah, shit. Did I write that down? Did I write that down?
No.
Note taker.
do you think he'll if I hover it near his fingers, he'll start shaking and release?
If you kick his dude, you can pry that shit open.
Oh my
No.
god.
You can do it. I've done it to an old man with
It's-
dementia.
No, guys,
Wow.
technically, I have a bonus for killing people who are sleeping.
What?
Don't kill this man!
Excuse me.
At least let me probe him first. Damn.
Damn.
No.
This
Okay.
this
What
is
with
why
his
we can't have
butt?
nice things.
This is why we can't finish this one shot. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess
Just rip
the
it out
clue
of
is
his hands.
the clue. The clue
It's
to
gonna
the book
tear.
will eventually
No.
reveal itself when he wakes up. So
I feel like we should heal him.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, all right, heal him.
Can we look over the pages that we have
Yeah.
Just-
Do you want to
just-
do that before or after you heal him?
before?
Okay. So who's going to do that? I forget who's carrying them.
Probably me.
Not me.
It's definitely not
Okay.
me.
Yeah,
Are you-
because it was kind of the first thing. So yeah, we'll just say that it was you.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right. So as you reach and you're like, oh yeah, and you pull those pages out.
Yes.
You kind of look at them and you see that it's a handwritten journal. These are pages that
Okay.
have kind of fallen out, and there's 3 different pages.
Okay.
They're they're more or less kind of journal / diary entries. Um, the first one, it says Thursday 23 1491 DR Summertide. Strange days indeed. I read through the manuscript I took from him, but I don't think that it's complete. I tried the spells the way it's written, but something is not quite right. I do them in order like it says, but every time I try to cast them together, things go a bit crazy. Last time, there was random sparks of energy seem to come from nowhere, and I don't think I can control it. Not actually sure that I'm supposed to. I almost caught the desk on fire last night. I guess I should be more careful with this, but I have to keep on trying. Maybe outside. Haha.
He said, ha ha.
Ha
He wrote it out.
Rar-
LMAO.
He
LMAO.
So the next entry is Sunday 15 1491 DR. Hi, son. Sorry, I know it's been a while since my last entry. A lot has happened since then. The green grass harvest was amazing. The town has been bustling. Flocks have grown so much that they have to expand the fields quite a bit. Welton needed this, though. Deep winter is rough. Deep winter was rough. I think it will be a great business for the port. Not much time to play lately, though.
Not much time to what?
Not much time to play lately.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
So he's a pussy.
Yeah.
So the last one is Monday 43 1491 DR Summertide. So interesting story. I got out of Neverwinter and met some new people. One of them was a guy who kept calling himself Iarno. Weird looking guy. I think he was a druid or paladin or something. He had a pretty cool staff made of crystal, though. It was pretty neat. Well, we ended up playing a game of Quandrisnal, and it was my first time, but I was lucky. My lizard was pretty small, but she must have been hungry because she ran way fast. I actually ended up winning. Iarno ended up getting distracted and left his book behind. He seemed pretty mad that he lost. Note to self, don't drink and gamble. Well, if I see him, I'll give it back to him. Maybe.
Did that help at all?
No, that's why we steal the rest of the fucking journals. Just pry it out of his cold, dead, clammy hands.
He's not
I would like you to
dead.
try and
Chop
see if
his
you get
hand off,
electrocuted.
I can
You're
try
gonna
using
tear
sleight
it.
of hand.
Oh.
Sleight of
Heal
hand
him.
pickpocket
All right,
roll.
and he's gonna be a
Why don't we
psycho. He's
just
gonna
heal
freak
him?
out. And he's gonna say, "This is mine. This is my
Yeah.
precious."
Should I
Should've
use
killed
some
him.
sleight of hand pickpocketing? Try
Should have
that.
killed him. Can we pickpocket him?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, you can
Oh,
try
he's
and
dead?
pickpocket him, but I mean, he doesn't really seem to have anything in his pockets. The only thing he has is just his journal.
Well,
It's kind of
I mean-
coincidence.
Damn it, Mia, heal him. Someone do it.
All right,
Mia.
I'm gonna heal him.
Okay,
do
what
it.
are you healing?
I'm using healing word.
Here's Tookish.
Okay, healing word. Walk me through healing word. What is it?
It's a creature of your choice that you can see within range or gains hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
All right. So roll your d4 and add your spellcasting modifier, which I believe for you. What the fudge sickles? Well, I mean,
It's wisdom?
yeah, I believe you. Yeah, you're with them. It's +5. So
Okay.
Roll your d4. Add 5.
Okay, so 9. Ooh.
Wow, damn! Look at that. Full heal. Right on. Good job. She ain't effing around today. Now watch. She's gonna kill the guy next. 'Cause that's what happens.
Oh God.
Next, they're
Ar-
gonna skin the man.
All right. So as you have been, standing there, and y'all are just kind of going back and forth, and Jacobius and Bean are still trying to furiously figure out how to be able to get their hands on that journal. Adelaide basically walks up and she puts her hands out and she does the motions and begins, doing the incantation. And as
Kalima.
Kalima, yeah, just like when you all went to heal, what's his name, poor Willen Featherrock, you guys, basically like the slight light kind of just starts covering over his entire body, so it's not any single injury that he has. It seems to kind of like him. And as you're going through, he kind of starts glowing a little bit, and it kind of almost warms everybody in the room, and he slowly begins to open his eyes.
Call him a bitch.
So
Okay.
so you now have another awake person in the room who you don't know who he is. He's holding a journal. He was passed out, but he is now fully conscious and staring at all of you.
Bluebeard will
Okay.
grab Bean
We
and
all
I'll
just
take her
start
to
waving.
the other
And-
corner
and
of the
surprise.
room.
Bean will leave the room.
And
No,
then,
I'm holding you in the corner.
Bean leaves.
Hands over
No.
your mouth.
Bean does not leave.
What the fuck are you doing?
sorry to disturb your slumber.
Your death.
But
Who-
we got some wolves.
Who
here who
the
have some
hell are
questions.
you?
Are you the dead guy? Merrick?
Was I dead?
Oh, jeez.
Talking, Jacoby.
Go, Jacobius.
Wait, is he playing him?
Merrick's the
Yes,
dead
he
guy.
All right.
Alright.
All right, come on, keep going.
Who the hell are you? Why are you reaching for my book?
Staring in your butt.
Hey,
He's like,
so
alright,
what-
let me
we're
talk to
trying
you,
to
man.
figure out what's going on here. All right.
What?
Here's the deal, yo.
Oh, no.
No,
We
no,
got-
my
No.
hands are
How-
over your mouth. You are not talking.
Who? What is her
Nothing.
problem?
She's a little too much sometimes. Jacobius is gonna explain to you what's going on right now, sir.
Yeah, very sorry about my companions here. They're a little bit crazy. It's been a long journey, and we've had a lot of kills on the way here. So, first off, we were sent here by the Adventurers Guild to help out this town that you are akin to, and these wolves that we've come to clear out turned out to be
Adelaide, get them out of the bag.
and I was told that you were the only person who had connection with these wolves through
What?
various means.
What wolves? Do you have wolves with you? Why do you have such a big bag? And what the fuck is moving inside of it?
Okay, I release the wolves from my bag.
So you release the wolves, and of course, as you open up Farsood's bag of holding, they are literally scratching to try and get out, and they both basically leap out and almost
Very good.
parkour forward, and like as they're kind of like tripping, they immediately go up to this guy, and they start licking his face.
Oh!
You're the puppy master.
Shut up, Bean.
What are you doing with these two? Why?
They're my friends.
Why?
No, I'm still strangling you.
What are you doing with these two? I've known these two since they were pups.
They actually came with us to guard us on this quest to come find you. The wolves are in need of your assistance.
What wolves? Do you know that? You know the clan?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ran
actually,
into
we
them.
befriended
The
them. We,
fuck is his name? His name's like Stormy or some shit.
Flame.
Yeah.
Flame. Yeah.
Fucking.
Red
You know
Wolves,
Flame.
Yeah, he's a dick. He's a fucking dick.
Yes, Flame is the alpha female, and Bolt is the alpha male.
Oh,
Bolt is very nice. Flame's a dick. Yes, we know that.
Yeah.
So as you're talking to him, you can see the level of confusion on his face. He's trying to figure out what's going on. As you try and ascertain what's going on, the wolves clearly show that they are happy to see him. They also look back at you, Adelaide, since clearly you have bonded with them as well, as though to more or less let you know that things are okay. You also see as he begins to kind of sit up and is petting the wolves, his shirt kind of like falls forward a little bit, and you see a beaded necklace around him that matches something that you have seen before.
Oh, he gave it to the
Hold on.
puppy.
When
Uh-oh.
we were first tasked with helping this town, we had an encounter with some wolves, and we found this necklace around said wolf. Could you explain to us what this is? And then I take it out of my pocket, and I still have one hand on Bean's face, and I kind of like toss it.
Yeah, I mean, I have the same, that's the same necklace that I have. It just doesn't have the same powers as mine. I don't know how you got that though. Where did you get that?
We unfortunately we had a bad encounter with some
We murdered
wolves
one of your own.
You can't talk.
trying to protect a flock of sheep with these two shepherds. Yes, we did kill one of the wolves, and he had it around his neck.
You killed the wolf.
It was so
Yes,
fast.
he was attacking the sheep, so unfortunately we were given no choice.
He was attacking the man. He was biting onto his staff, remember? He was...
Do you know why they would attack the town?
With all the research that I was doing and all the bonding that I was doing with the clan, I never was able to figure out why they were attacking everybody.
Does your father know? Does your father know about any of this?
I mean, briefly.
Peppy.
Speaking of which, have you seen my father? Where is he?
He's still running things in town, doing the day-to-day at the church.
All right. So in this moment, I need Adelaide to make an insight check.
Oh dear.
You roll them tumblers.
Oh no.
Oh Lord, what?
Dead man, I was about to kick you.
Got a 1.
Oh,
Bitch!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, as you're just sitting there observing the situation, you just kind of look around and your mind just kind of starts wandering, and you just kind of start looking around the room, and and then kind of have to pay attention.
Pretty
Again. Okay.
Oh no, we're gonna die, guys. We're gonna die.
Can I kill him now? Is this where I go? Is that
No.
what I do?
So do we all have to make
Sorry.
an insight check?
I'm sorry.
Can we all make an insight check?
No, not necessarily. Let's see. Who's got the highest perception? Let's go with that.
Probably me.
I don't
know.
Definitely not my ass.
I
Jacob
just
has
run
plus
fast
5.
and snap
plus,
I have
plus-
+2.
I have 5 plus a star, which means some stuff.
For intelligence or what?
Perception.
Perception.
Which
Yeah.
what part is perception put into? Because I didn't do the individual.
It's under skills, so it should be in the PDF.
Yeah, if it doesn't show up as a plus for you, then you don't really have a bonus in it, and you suck at it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no.
suck at it.
Yeah. Okay.
All you boo.
Okay, so it definitely looks like Jacobius. All right, so Jacobius, as you're sitting there and you're listening to him and you're kind of trying to ascertain what's going on, you see his level of concern as soon as you begin mentioning his father, and obviously you want to be able to know more, but you can see that he is he's definitely much more concerned not only with who y'all are, and what you're literally doing there in the room with him, how you actually got there. And he's kind of torn between trying to decide if he's going to run upstairs and bolt out, or if he's going to continue talking with y'all.
Okay.
Say we saved him.
Okay. Well, to be honest, we saw that you were in dire straits, so we decided that we wanted to help you because we ultimately want to have everybody get along and find out diplomatically
Mention his father was looking for him.
how to get these wolves in the village to coincide together. It shows that it's been shown that these wolves are sentient. They take care of one another. They have family, and all they need is just a few more.
Sentient how?
Oh my goodness! Well, based on the scribbles that we've come in contact with, you've been practicing with magic. And
I know that, but what?
One of
How sentient are the wolves?
Well,
Very.
Flame and Storm are fully sentient.
Bolt.
They can bolt. Yeah. Yeah, thunder.
Lightning.
Very, very frightening.
Yeah,
So-
they're both talking. They can both speak outright.
They spoke in the common tongue
But
to us.
the residual energy.
They
from
can talk.
the spell, yeah,
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
Daddy.
it
But
worked.
yeah. There wasn't enough energy to help the rest of the wolves, but they're all being looked after by
It
those.
wo- My god, it worked.
What worked?
He's alive!
And to be fair, I can't really tell you what worked because I don't exactly know.
Okay.
The last thing I remember before, however the hell you guys got in here, I was with the wolves and I had just recently come across some notes from an old friend of mine that had something to do with the understanding of species with other species. And I figured I'd mix that up with a couple of other things that I knew. And the last thing I remember is just exploding in a giant ball of light. I think I was able to make it just into my little cottage or whatever, and I collapsed to the floor in here. That's all I remember. But I never thought that the wolves would be able to speak.
Well, good fucking job.
I smacked Bean on the shoulder.
They talking now, and they mad. Trying to eat people.
So,
Okay.
what was your goal with using this magic to?
My intention was to try and help the wolves understand the humans better so I could bridge the gap between the two so that the wolves would stop coming and raiding the town and harassing my home people. And so the wolves could live in peace without my townspeople going and attacking them.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, and then there was the owl bear, but I mean, he was just kind of doing his own thing with the wolves the last time I checked up on him.
Not anymore.
Not
Really.
anymore so much.
I took his skin.
Oh god.
Yeah, I don't know if you can smell it still, but this one
What?
over here has taken its pelt of skin.
yeah, we presented it to
It took my boob,
the
bitch.
Bolton Flame as a trophy because they and
You presented Raja as a trophy?
to both Bolton Flame. Yeah, we did.
Oh god.
Now we're here.
Yep. I don't know if you can tell, but we're a little new to this.
Apologize.
Were you attacked by
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Raja attacked you first?
Yes.
Did he though?
Yes.
Did he?
Say yes.
I don't know
Well,
that he did.
okay, when we found him, he was injured,
Yeah.
and me and Adelaide here thought it was smart to heal him first, but he kind of just got confused and then pissed off, and then I believe Jacobius and Bean kind of did the rest in that interaction.
Oh, blame game, motherfucker. Blame game.
You're on your own, man.
And you skinned him.
No.
Bean did alone.
Yeah, that was Bean's
by
idea.
herself.
Why?
He took my boobicle.
Yeah, I noticed that you're missing half your chest and you
Thank
deserve
you.
it.
I apologize, sir. Some of our companions are in need of materials and stuff. The last guy that we had in our party, he liked to steal the pants off of every character.
That, I'll deal with this later. I need to go find my dad. I don't know how long it's been since I've been out.
Is there anything that we can do to help?
Just stay out of the way.
Hey, what about the journal? Can we have your journal?
Yeah, we have. I have a couple of pages. kind of forget where we found them, but we have a few pages of, I believe, the same journal that you're currently holding now.
So you raided my cabin.
We're looking
I
for your
mean, rated is a
whereabouts.
strong word. The door was
You want-
open.
I'm gonna go
Door
ahead and
is
say you guys are
open.
all full of shit because you guys destroyed that cabin. But of course he doesn't know that.
You don't know shit.
He'll get a surprise when he goes back.
We were
Well-
walking on a trail and I saw him on the ground, you know.
Yeah, well, to be perfectly honest, this entire quest has been ascertaining your whereabouts on the behest of your father in the village that you came from.
Yes.
He said
I would
behest.
like
Yes.
Right.
So he did
to
say
show a
BS.
little bit more decorum in the fact that we are adventurers here to help you and have just saved your life.
Ooh,
Dude, you've been playing too much Skyrim.
he's sassy.
No, I'm sorry.
Saved my life how?
You were
You were-
unconscious
You were
and
dying.
Badly
fool.
wounded.
we attempted to wake you up.
You
I
do see
was
the
gonna
pendant
kick you.
around my neck, right?
Oh God.
Did you see the bump on your head?
I was about to shove my hand up your ass, man.
That is
Yeah,
a true
so
story.
I think it's
What's the
Okay.
pendant?
This isn't going well.
What does the pendant do? Does it keep you alive?
Yeah.
Yes.
But so do you know why you were in that state?
I'm assuming it was from exploding in a ball of light. I mean,
That makes
I
sense.
I mixed up some heinous shit in that spell that I wrote out. So, I mean, to be fair, I didn't have the experience I should have had before I attempted that, but evidently it kind of worked if you spoke to Flame and Bolt.
And now you're alive because of us. Could have shoved my hand up
Well,
your
Well,
Yeah,
ass.
he would've
why don't we
lived
all
anyway.
let's all make the trek back to town since you wanted to see your father.
Oh,
'Cause
God,
we did.
We're in town.
Well, yeah. Well, then let's go. Let's go. Chop chop.
I'm going. I'm going to find my father. I've had enough. Of
I'm
this.
going to the bar.
Oh God.
Wait,
All
Wait,
right.
are we going with him?
Okay, but that's up to you guys. So he basically pushes himself off of the bed. He takes the rest of those pages that you had and he snatches them out of your hand and shoves it back into his journal. You know, kind of does the keeps it keeps it tucked under his arm and he basically makes his way towards the cellar doors.
This man was very ungrateful.
You could have had a hand up your ass.
I wish we would have let you do it now.
Well, you also killed. You killed one of my best friends, and you stuffed two other ones in your bag.
Well, that was
Well,
because they
that
couldn't
was-
climb up. They didn't have opposable thumbs.
I
We also
wore him.
killed-
I didn't stuff him in my bag. I
Are
wore
you
him.
gonna-
No, I
you
stuffed the
gonna-
wolves.
Are you going to tell me you were friends with the two orc war chiefs that were protecting this area as well?
No, but I was able to
No.
keep them away for long enough.
Yeah, well, that band.
Well,
and the
they're
mystery,
gone.
we
They are,
actually-
What do you mean they're
we
gone?
Oh
I
God.
murdered them.
Hey, that was a team
No.
effort that time.
Nunchucks, motherfucker. Nunchucks.
You telling me you killed the king and queen?
Yes.
Yeah. I honestly don't know how the fuck we did it.
I
Oh,
don't
we
know
did.
how you did it either.
So yeah, that's taken care of.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
What do you mean that's taken care of?
We murdered them, motherfucker.
The clan doesn't have a leader anymore.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
Hold it. I
We're
knew this
just-
would happen
we're
How
not
long
into
ago
the
did this
politics.
happen?
today.
Day or two?
Yeah, a couple days.
Today.
7 hours ago.
In November?
You guys are fucking horrible.
One day ago.
Okay, so with that, he basically has enough, and he just jumps off the bed, grabs his stuff, and he makes his way up the stairs, and he literally just kind of pushes the cellar doors open. In which case, in that moment, like full daylight kind of like comes down, more or less blinding you, Jacobius, because your eyes weren't ready for it. Same for you, Blueberry. Whatever that was. And he basically just kind of like disappears upstairs, and as he stands there at the top, all you hear him say is, "Oh God," and then you just see him take off.
Uh-oh, guys.
Okay.
I think these are the monsters you wanted, Jacobius.
I'm the fastest. Full bean speed. Full bean.
No, don't!
No, let's let her do full bean speed.
All right,
I will
you
do
have
full
39
bean
I'll
HP.
do a quarter bean
Alright,
speed.
let's climb out. Climb out. Climb out. Let's
I'm
go.
full beaning. Full beating ahead.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's climb out and go and look at what's going on.
So as you guys chase after him, Jacobius, your eyes are starting to adjust. The same for you, Blueberry. Everybody's basically just kind of like jamming up the stairs. The wolves have already raced ahead of you guys and immediately followed David as he walked up. Full daylight. As he looks, to his left and he started running forward, you basically see that his father, Father Merrickson, is laying halfway in and out of the front of the church rectory doors.
When did the fuck?
Hey!
As you guys kind of follow after him, and he basically runs up and drops down to the floor, you hear mass chaos going on outside of the church. You hear people screaming. You hear, you kind of see like shadows of people kind of running back and forth. Something clearly is going on.
Okay.
Bean will investigate. Let me handle this.
You do not get
So-
no. You are not smart. You are not no.
And David,
No.
your Father Merrickson, is literally on the floor, like right at the doors, as though you can't tell if he was trying to come in or go out, but he's literally like on the floor, some blood kind of coming out of his forehead.
Is he dead?
Oh.
Out of his forehead?
Like obviously he's
He's
been
dead?
injured, his forehead.
Is he dead?
Somebody heal the man.
You're
Bean
gonna have
will
to-
go check out
You
the cow.
you can go do an investigation check.
Who has the highest investigation?
Not me.
I don't have anything investigation.
3.
Actually, who knows? What is investigation under?
Skills.
That technically I think falls.
Right?
Wait, what did you say? Yeah,
yeah.
It'll be under your skill.
I don't have that.
I don't
I don't
even
have the
have
PDF. I have
anything.
all what I have: strength, constitution, wisdom, dexterity.
Yeah, it'll
intelligence.
come from your wisdom.
Okay, so I have
Oh.
16.
I also
have
have 16.
Okay, so that's
16.
Shut up.
that's a +3. Okay, +3. All right, so both since you guys are both there, you both kind of run up and check on Father Merrickson, and you can see that he's kind of like
Mama,
in and out. Father, no. He's
My berries!
he's
No, my berries.
um,
my berries.
he's in and out of kind of that conscious state. He's sustained some kind of an injury to his forehead, and David, as you walk up to him and you kind of slide down and Dad, and Father,
Daddy.
Father. He kind of he kind of comes to a little bit, and he looks up at you and he says, David, and he just kind of puts his hand up on on your cheek, and then he
Ooh,
just
this man
passes
gonna
out.
die.
He's
Aw.
dead. Yo, Daddy dead.
Ouch,
Welcome to
not
the club.
away.
Okay. I'm gonna administer one of my healing potions.
Okay.
Rude.
All right, so go ahead. And, what is it? It's a D4, right? The healing potion is 1D4.
I believe it's a
2
D4.
2d4.
2D4
Yeah.
for a regular healing potion. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so roll your 2D4 and shove it down his throat.
I reduce
I can do it for you.
My God,
Okay.
woman.
I got. Oh wait, no, I didn't.
What is happening?
What the
I
fuck?
don't know. I'm pretty sure that Jay just went into the other room and Mia just clubbed her in the head with a bottle. I'm going with that.
Oh,
Oh, I think Mia shoved the bottle down Jay's throat.
Are you
What?
okay? Are you okay?
Hello?
Whoever.
I don't even
hello?
think they can hear us from here.
I just spit all over.
I'm leaving that in the video.
So
I don't
glad
care.
that this is recorded.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
What did you do? I heard you spit all over your kitchen.
All of
All
that's
I heard-
recorded, just so you know. We all heard that.
All I see is Jade get up. I hear like a ruckus
Like,
in Mia's
yeah,
room.
Mia
I
gets
hear
up
someone get smacked
frantically.
in the head with a baseball bat. And then
A bottle clang, and then I spit all over the kitchen.
Like, yeah. So in my head, as the DM, Jade got up and left the room. Mia followed her and clubbed her over the head with a wine bottle. Sick
That's
of
what
her
happened for
sick
sure.
Of her shit. You
Mia
good?
just made me spit cranberry juice all over our kitchen.
Right on.
I'll clean it up
I
later.
take no responsibility for this.
Okay. All right. So getting back to it, poor Father Merrickson is laying there dying and bleeding.
Yes. Yep.
Jacobius administers the potion of healing, and how many points does he get?
5.
He gets 5 points. Okay, so you glub. It stabilizes him to the point where he kind of like comes conscious and he wakes up, and of course now with Jacobius and and David kind of leaning over him, he looks and he's like, oh no, it's happening, and he looks at he looks at
Giving birth.
yeah, he looks at David and says, we thought you were going to help. They're attacking. And with that, you basically look up and you see the clan of wolves is literally just chasing pretty much after every human and targeting everybody. Like, it appears to be an all-out battle at this point.
Fucking dickhead!
Let's go fight, guys.
You hear random screaming. Literally women, children, men yelling for each other. You see people like just that have tried to like
Okay.
take up arms, and it's chaos.
It's go time.
Okay.
Ready?
We need
Ready?
to show them
Man.
whatever
Ready?
those two motherfuckers
First-
we have.
First move.
No, we're
Ready?
not. Shut the
Wait.
fuck up. We're not fighting.
Oh God.
First move.
Wait,
Ready?
All right,
no,
one
wait.
at a time, because I can't.
Jacob.
We need
Okay,
to show them
I
the
summon
dogs.
Find Familiar to take to
The
the sky
dogs.
so that we can get an aerial view. We
Oh,
need to find
You
Storm.
can fly?
Hold on, Jake. What did you say?
Well, I'm gonna summon the Find Familiar to so that I can have an aerial view so we can try to find either what is it? Fucking
Bolt
Storm.
and or flame.
Storm. Yeah, Bolt.
Boulder Flum.
Storm is cooler.
Try to find Bolt.
Bolt-
He's
Bolt
a
or
lot
Flame?
nicer. Flame's an asshole.
Okay.
Flame's probably the one leading the charge, but if that's the case, then then we need to find.
Okay.
one
So
of the-
Jacobius is going to cast Find Familiar. Blueberry, what do you?
I'm gonna go up to David and kind of shake him out of his little reverie and be like, "What do we do? Help us!"
Who he dead, motherfucker.
No, I said
No,
David.
that's me.
Oh.
Pay attention. Damn.
We need to find the dire wolves now.
Those are
Okay,
Flom,
and where do we
Flom
go?
and
Flamen Bay.
Bolt.
Flambe.
Ramen
Bay.
Bay.
Mia, you should probably turn into a dire wolf.
Wait, not yet. She only has an hour. I mean, I know it's
Yeah.
only 8:30, but
Quick reference.
save it.
I have an hour, but I also prepared the communicate with animals spell if I need to.
Very
Oh,
nice.
perfect. Okay.
You, Druid. Do you know
Yes.
how to communicate with the dire wolves?
I do.
no.
Do it.
Wait, I don't.
What?
You do.
Everybody,
wait.
you know what? I
You're
think
messing
as a
up my
general,
RP here. Hold on.
I think as a general rule, we ignore Jade and B.
Yeah. To be honest, Bud, she's the only reason that we actually made it this far.
Okay.
Yes.
All
I
right.
can
So Jacobius, while everybody's talking, you're kind of standing there, and you more or less kind of go into your trance as you start, casting the Find Familiar. What creature are you pulling forth?
Since it's daytime, I'm going with the hawk.
Okay. And what are you having your hawk do?
Yes.
I'm going to do the trading eyes thing, and since I'm standing still while doing that, the cloak activates and I become invisible.
You lucky
Sorry,
motherfucker.
I just have to say that. This is so fucking cool.
You're so lucky I like you.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
You're
Somebody's getting extra heals above all of the other players next time.
Yeah.
During
It's
your
You
next
guys, what
Overwatch.
happened to no favoritism within the team? What the fuck?
Hey, this cloak can get tossed to any person. We already made that rule. All three of us.
Indeed, it is not soul
I
bound.
mean, four of us. Four of us. Sorry, Mia.
Okay, so you're
No,
literally standing there next to, at the feet of Father Merrickson. You basically kind of, your eyes kind of gloss over, and you, you cast your find familiar, and the hawk. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
because I figured it has better day perception.
Yep. Okay. So your hawk begins kind of flying around. Where are you going to have it go? So at this point, you are familiar with the town as much as you are, as you've been there a number of times. Where are you going to go?
Okay, so first off, I'm trying to locate a big ass blue or red wolf. So
Okay.
I'm going up as
All
high
right.
as
So
I can.
you are officially looking for flame or bolt.
For sure.
Okay.
Like to get a directive on where we need to start heading at least.
Okay. What is everybody else doing?
I will punch the dad.
No!
What? No! You're not punching him.
Once again, somebody heals and Bean punches them.
Jesus.
Full circle.
You guys go off. I'll wake up Daddy.
If
Don't
he's-
worry.
No,
about
he's
this.
already awake. He had his he got a healing potion. He's awake.
Damn it! I wanted to kick his ass.
Oh my god.
No.
No, he was a bitch. He was hiding information.
No, as Blueberry, you go around
you-
and
I'm
start
gonna
helping.
go kick a dog.
Yeah, didn't you
No,
learn
help-
anything in
help
My
the
Hero
townspeople.
Academy?
Help the
You gotta
townspeople.
rescue
Go.
people.
Do
You gotta
not
rescue.
hurt anybody. Get the
Yeah.
put the
to
wolves to
rescue
sleep if
people.
you have to, but do not hurt them.
Okay, I'm
Put him
gonna
to
hiya
sleep.
chop. Hiya chop with the wolves. Hiya, hiya.
How do we put things to sleep?
I don't know.
You
You can
chop
talk
'em.
to them. Figure it out.
All right, go to sleep, little wolfie. Sweet dreams.
It's nap time.
Can I sing a song? Oh
Oh my gosh.
Can I sleep
You are Bard. Y'all can
Do you
try
know Bard?
anything that you want. We're gonna
I
start
don't
rolling
have
some
a-
shit.
I don't
I'm
have a
going to
spell for
karate
that.
chop them in
I mean-
the throat.
No.
I mean, Mia, you
Right.
could turn into a direwolf, and then Merrick, you can get on her back, and then y'all could just be screaming, "I'm right here! I'm right here! I'm right here!" and
Here,
run
right
through the
here.
streets.
How about Merrick just runs out there and does his own thing, so he
This is how I
sacrifices himself?
die.
Well, I mean,
All right,
yeah.
David, run out there. Be a master. Get out there. I'm gonna
Bye,
shove my
David.
hand up your ass, motherfucker.
I'm-
I'm at my last limb. This hand is going somewhere.
I'm I'm gonna call I'm gonna call lightning to try and like just not hurt anybody, but to just kind of like get the attention
Oh god.
of everything.
Do it on your daddy.
No.
Old
Daddy's
time defibrillator.
Okay. All right. All right. So it basically can take up. It's pretty much a kind of, think of it like a cylinder, like a ginormous cylinder that's about, I think it's like 30 feet wide total.
Damn.
It's
20.
10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius.
Okay, 60 foot radius.
Dang.
So,
Right.
so where are you going to focus this? Because it has to be within eye shot.
Good look.
Okay.
I'll take it. I'll
how
take
mu-
it all.
The top of the church.
Yeah, that I
Oh,
was thinking
geez.
like center it, like on the church or whatever, so that way it's like they can all see it, but it's not actually going to hurt anything with the exception of the church, which is fine.
As long as
Catches
we're
on
not
the
in
tree.
front of the little like
From the
steeple. If
top
it
of
Yeah,
falls
like the
on
little
us.
Okay. All right. So you basically kind of walk forward and you stand outside of the doors. So of course you're standing there in broad daylight now, and you begin, your casting ritual. It is a concentration spell. So you go through and as you kind of call forth, you kind of hear the rumbling of clouds forming, which definitely darkens the overall area. This big, ginormous cloud that kind of looms about 60 feet wide just kind of overtakes not only the church rectory itself, but it also kind of starts bridging out because the other buildings are close. The closest one, of course, is the Shepherd's Crook Inn and Bar, which you guys have been there before. And lightning and or thunder, and you like hear the rumbling as it, and it just
Was
kind of spreads
there-
out.
Hold on, I just one question. Was there any like was the weather clear like right before I cast
It
this?
was clear as day.
Okay.
You just gave me ideas. I'm like, now we can see.
All right. Anybody else doing anything?
Punching people.
No.
Well, did I locate any of those two?
Dude, I just want to hit one thing.
Hit
Just
Well, let
Okay,
Berry.
so before we
Skinned,
move
my
on,
friend.
is anybody else doing anything?
No.
I'm waiting to see
apparently
what
fucking
Jacobius
not.
discovers.
Okay.
I have
I'll
to
I'll stay
sit
with
here
David.
and wait.
Okay. All right. So as Jacobius is, his eyes are kind of like rolled back and glossy, like you can't even see it. Everything is just kind of clouded over. The visage of the hawk that he has been flying over. You barely made it out of the lightning cloud that David just cast.
Yeah,
As you
'cause I
fly.
had no clue.
Yeah, because you had no idea what was happening. But you fly just outside of that, and as you kind of like are making your way around, you see clusters of wolves that are more or less kind of like charging at people. And it almost seems like everybody just mass chaos obviously is happening, but people seem to be kind of like running for shelter and like trying to run into the buildings. You do happen to see a larger wolf. It's not blue, but it's definitely larger, than most of them.
and it's red.
And it's red.
Okay, good.
And it is chasing after what appears to be a little girl, that is
I
that is
volunteer
that is
each day.
running as quickly as she can toward the armor smith.
Just let him get the kid. At least get the satisfaction. We can still talk to him.
No!
God damn it.
Jacob,
Fine,
come and report back.
Okay.
I have
So-
cast this
So
speed.
so the
I-
so
we-
the,
we-
okay, hold on. So the wolf itself is probably, the distance of walk from the front of the church rectory doors all the way down to the armor smith is probably about maybe 200 feet.
Jade,
Oh, that kid fucked.
Jade, no.
She fine.
You and I are the only people who can get there quick enough.
All right, I
Ooh,
go.
I have my long stride spell that I can cast that makes you run 10 extra speed faster.
And plus, if Adelaide, if you're the one
I'm still faster.
confronting this dire wolf, I think it would be better. So I vote Adelaide.
Oh,
Bridge.
get
Yeah.
fucked.
We're all gonna
Can I
go
put
back
Bean
around.
on my back?
We all got to back.
I don't want to go alone.
Have Bean carry you all the way to
Can I
it.
come?
Okay, so what do you
Adelaide,
do?
that's up to you.
Right.
So you have discovered where Flame is. She is currently chasing after the small child, which is actually familiar,
eater.
specifically to Bean.
Yeah, this is the one that
'Cause-
went up to you and was like, "Whoa,
Yeah,
a hero!"
and you smell, and also notice that you stink.
Can I ride on top of Adelaide?
Hero.
Well,
I
she's
don't know.
not in-
Why wouldn't you carry Adelaide? She if you have the
'Cause-
faster moving
No,
speed.
no. If she's in wolf form and she does the 10
Oh.
friggin'
Okay.
faster.
All right. So what are you doing?
All right, I'm going to change into my direwolf form and cast long stride on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump on her back and I'm gonna hold her fucking ears.
And I'll
That's
carry,
Really messed up, dude. Don't hold my ears.
Okay.
I'll carry Leanne and David can ride on his two wild dire wolves at the same time, one on each foot.
Well,
They're not actually dire wolves. They're just larger wolves that are definitely much more protective. They are
That's
definitely
why he
the
needs one
guardsmen.
on each foot.
Yeah. So all right. So Adelaide, you basically you go forward. You start casting your incantation, and just as before, you stretch out. You pound down. And still inside the church. Into your dire wolf form. And having cast your what did you call it? Your what stride?
Long
Your long
strider?
stride. All right. So give me a real quick rundown of long strider.
Touch a creature, the target's speed increases by 10 feet until the spell ends.
Okay, so as dire wolf form, your normal
dire wolf, the move speed is 50 feet.
Yeah, so you already have 50 feet, and so you're basically moving. Okay, that's fucking quick. All right,
Run like the
so
wind.
are you allowing Bean to ride on your back?
If
Yes!
she can hang on.
How heavy
Yes!
is Bean?
Bean
I
probably
am
weighs
I'm
about.
a halfling, bro.
She's a tiny bean. She basically
She
weighs
loves
I'm
the
a midget.
boob, so.
a buck. A
I'm
buck
10
20.
pounds of boob.
A buck 20 soaking wet.
Yeah.
She used to be a buck 25, but she lost all her weight.
Damn, she got a 5-pound movie.
She got a 5-pound
Dang,
movie.
girl.
Bitch,
Charlie.
try 10.
Yeah. Okay, so Mia, are you running at Flame?
Yes.
Okay. What is your goal?
To stop Him? Her?
I
Her.
will tackle the child. You run. I tackle the
You're
child.
gonna kill the
protect
child.
Okay.
No.
Okay, hold on. Let's rewind a little bit. Calm down. All right. So, because we got to do this in order. All right. So, you have never practiced this before, Bean. So you're gonna actually have to make an athletics check to see
Good luck.
to see if
Adelaide,
you can
you're gonna lose a
actually
patch of hair.
to see if you can hang on to a wolf that is hauling balls at 60 feet.
Okay, so athletics falls under dexterity.
Is that a question or a statement? You basically get a
question.
+1 to your athletics check.
All right, good
So
luck.
But my
you're gonna-
dexterity says I have a +3.
It's not dexterity. It's athletics.
Oh, see, I didn't do the category. Okay, D20.
Yep. Roll a d20 and add 1.
I
God.
got a fucking 9.
All right. So
You're
so
gonna go
okay, hold on.
flying.
But you
fuck.
get your +1.
So it's
Yeah. So you have 10.
So you have
Okay.
a 50% chance of dying or not.
Yeah. All right.
Hang
So
on, Bean.
so
But
basically.
you take no fall damage.
Yeah. So
I know.
so you jump on top of Adelaide's back just as she's leaping forward. You pretty much grab, like, you're just like, you jump on and you're like, "Hoo-yah!" and like try and grab on as quickly as you can. And you reach back with your right hand and smack her on the ass. Yeah.
Dude.
She literally lunges forward and rears up, and much like a bucking bronco cowboy, your shit goes ass over elbows, upside down, and slams down onto the ground as she just takes off forward, and you pretty much roll down the stairs out into the front, so you are now standing out in front of the church with
Damn it.
with right next to David.
That
Can
went
I
well.
follow?
Yeah,
What
you
the
can run. You can run like hell.
Run, Bean.
run, full beam.
Run!
Full beam.
Save the child.
Yeah, run full bean.
Can
Full
I
beam
like,
I'm
then.
running full
hold on,
beam.
Dad, real quick?
Yes.
Just run
Can I
next to
like,
me,
can I
ninja.
send the 2 wolves that are with us right now to like go help Adelaide, or is that like
is
a
that-
separate?
Yeah, if you want to, that's what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Do
All
it.
one action.
Back up.
All of us deciding to.
Wait,
break
can I
into
try
right
again
now.
to get on one of those guys?
No, she's done. No.
No, those
No,
will no,
let me
because
do
those
it.
2 aren't big enough.
You're
Nice,
the biggest
man.
they are.
Okay. Oh, Jacobius, yes.
Okay, so is this all one action that we're all breaking, like figuring out how to just simply break things?
This has all happened in the period of 6 seconds.
Okay, so
From the
I'm-
from
yeah,
the time
I'm-
you started
so-
casting Find
so-
Familiar.
Okay, so I've now communicated to everybody, girl's in trouble, and I've made the decision to dash over there. Mia's already, like, she's beaten me. I'm just getting there. Jade's running behind me.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
faster than
hold
you,
on. Yeah, I
motherfucker.
will. Yeah. So we're gonna have to roll back a little bit. So are you making the decision to stop your casting of your concentration of Find Familiar, and are you going to chase after them to get to Flame?
I had to do that to communicate it. Yeah.
What? What
I
did
thought
you
I had to do that to communicate with everybody. Unless I can talk to everybody while I was just
No,
my eyes were-
when you're in Find Familiar mode, you're pretty much in a trance, and you can't talk and communicate with anybody. You're just concentrating, like your eyes are.
That's what I thought.
So we
Okay,
had to end
so-
it in order for us to know that the girl was in trouble.
Okay, so everybody forgot about the part where I ended it. Told them.
Yes.
So,
So
plot
you,
twist.
so
I'm
you
not-
so
I'm
you
not-
ended
I'm
you
open.
you
Okay,
ended your
so yeah,
you ended your
I'm not in that
concentration,
floor.
and
Yeah.
and you informed everybody that that Bolt is over there by, or I'm sorry, Flame is over by the headed towards
Trying to kill
headed towards the
children.
armor smith. Okay.
Yeah.
Adelaide has basically gone into direwolf form and is hauling super mega wolfy ass. Bean tried her best to to Bronco Billy Bean that danger bean her way through that, but ended up just parkour rolling and getting up and running, almost laughing
What
at
the
it. What?
fuck?
Everybody
What
dead?
the fuck was that?
Yeah?
I dropped my keyboard.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
We're good.
She's going so
We're
fast.
good, everybody.
Yeah, damn. Mia, this is just a role play, right?
I know, sorry, I was really into it,
She
guys.
was super into it. Okay, so
just
so,
look up, see Mia running around the
all right. So Jacobius, are you also running in that direction?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my dash just to run like a ninja next to Mia as far as I can, as
Okay.
fast as I
All
can.
right. So
Wait,
so
wait, hold on. Did Mia ever cast like try to like find or like try and communicate with anybody?
Not
Can I?
yet.
I can't
Okay.
communicate
She's
with
not
him from
close
this
enough.
far. Yeah, I have to
Okay,
be up
that
close,
yeah,
I think.
okay.
yeah.
I
So
mean, she could howl.
that's very true.
Yeah, you Mia, you
Okay.
should do that.
Okay,
As soon as
so-
I'm
you get
already
there.
running, man.
So Jacobius.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, so Adelaide is taking off, and she's way ahead of everybody, sprinting at her 60 feet movement. Um, Bean is also hauling ass, but not quite catching up. At a 45 feet pace, and then Jacobius,
Mhm.
you are now also running after them. And your speed is 40.
No,
What is your speed?
it's 30. It's 30 times 2 because I can dash.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, so
are
you're running as fast as me.
so are you choosing to dash?
Fast as fuck, boy. Sorry.
Because remember, if you are choosing to dash, then that basically eats up your action.
Well, I mean, I only have one action in this turn. Is this a turn?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, you're at this point, you're going, you're running.
Okay.
Okay. So you
Ninja
are taking off.
Wait,
And you,
just to be clear, it's something I can do in every turn. It's not like Jake's, where it's limited.
well,
Oh, get
every,
fucked. No,
every,
my
hold on,
running
hold on.
is not a part of my key.
Yeah, hold on.
motherfucker.
Everybody can dash. Anybody can dash at any time. But when you do that, you take your action and your bonus action. So, yeah, it kind of like takes up stuff to be able to do it. So you can run, but then there's not a whole lot you have left to do.
Except for I have extra.
So I'm
key
gonna go
points.
ahead and say, Jake, for the art of speeding things along, don't challenge it. That's just how it works. We can argue on the next campaign. So as you guys are running forward, you guys are all out there. Blueberry is still kind of standing back by Father Merrickson, who.
I found it.
Oh, okay, that's nice. Hang on to it, put it in your pocket. Is standing there next to Father Merrickson, and David is standing there, kind of working on casting his, he's holding his concentration spell, and basically, looks to the wolves and tells them to kind of chase after to go, in the direction of Flame, if that's what you were doing before all of this chaos ensued. Yes? Merrick / David,
Yes.
are you having the wolves go assist?
Yes.
Okay, what is the point of what they're doing? Are they going to help Flame, or are they helping?
No, they're going to help Adelaide to try and
Diffuse.
try
Yeah,
and
diffuse the
try
situation.
and extinguish the fire that is now the giant dire wolf.
Okay, cool.
Literally.
All right. So, as y'all have run forward, Jacobius, you are right there on that edge. Since you moved so quickly, you are now right there on that edge of where the cloud kind of stops and has been providing shade. So, if you continue moving forward beyond that, you're going to be at a disadvantage if you're out in full light.
Okay.
So just be aware of that, since you are the one that will be affected by that the most as the drow.
Okay.
Okay.
So what if I have my hood on?
You can put your hood on. You can run like hell.
Does the hood give me like sunglasses mode or no?
We'll say yes for the sake of this, since you have the super cool Heidi hood. Absolutely, you got sunglasses. You put on, you wear your sunglasses at night.
And if it works for Edward the Vampire.
It does. Hey, if it works for Edward the Vampire, it can work for Jacobius the Drow. Yeah, we got this. All right, so Blueberry, what
Yes.
you are to do?
I am.
Okay.
Hiya.
All right. Roll for attack then.
Attack.
I'm kidding.
Attack.
Yeah. Does that?
I will. Whatchamacallit? I'll look at my surroundings and see what is like the biggest problem that I can solve.
Okay.
Like Maria.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that's fitting.
So is that like an active, just kind of an insight of okay, what
yeah,
can I do right
just
now?
like what's going on around me. Yeah, what's going on around me, and what can I do?
Okay, so from since you were kind of like sitting back a ways, and like I said, everything kind of transpired in a period of like 6 to 10 seconds,
Yes.
and everybody's running forward. It still is just you and David and Father Merrickson. Father Merrickson, having been administered the healing potion, is I'll just say alert and healed up enough to kind of like get up, and he's kind of like wobbly, wobbly peepee head, just he's a bit woozy, but he's conscious.
Okay.
And he turns
Okay.
around and he looks at you and he says, "What are you doing, dear?"
Well, one, we found your son. Two, we walked into town and saw that this was happening. Could you tell me when this started?
He looks at you and he says, "Oh, it just started happening probably about 15, 20 minutes ago. The wolves just came in and started attacking. I've never seen this."
Okay, well, we are here now. More than half of the party has left to assist with helping a little girl. Your son is here. He's trying to defuse the situation. Yeah, that's all I got.
So he kind of looks at you and he's like, "Thank you." He turns around, he looks out the door, because he's literally standing there in the doorway in a kind of a stupor, and he sees you, David, casting your spell and kind of communicating with the wolves and all of that, and he looks down and he basically reaches down by the door and he kind of grabs his little cane that he's using to kind of hobble along. He goes, "I'll help," and he kind of like starts trying to walk down the stairs,
I'll
as
like
as
walk in
old
front
man
of you,
will.
like no. No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So what are you gonna have him do?
What can he do to help?
Go twiddle his butt in the back room. I don't know.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Tell him to shelter up in the church and get as many people as he can. Ring the church bells to start bringing people.
Oh
into
yeah,
shelter.
okay. Yeah, be like, oh, a thought came to my mind. Father Merrickson, if you could, please ring the church bells to kind of signal people to come to the church and seek shelter.
Oh, that's a great idea. And he turns around. He just kind of like Yoda style,
Hobbles.
kind of like hobbles, and he basically makes his way back, and kind of goes up the the rickety stairs that you're familiar with, when he went up before and you followed him up to kind of get the information as
Yeah.
Jacobius was trying to slyly and adeptly, snag some papers from the room.
I like what you've done with the church
Exactly.
bell.
We got the anime talking right now. We can talk from 100 miles away.
Right. So he goes upstairs and as you've said, he kind of like barricades himself upstairs and he literally just starts ringing the bell. And so instantly everybody, like you all hear the bell ringing. Adelaide, as you're kind of running forward, it kind of gets your attention and you look back and you see that the church bell is ringing. You see, David out there still casting, his call lightning, and then you turn around and you just continue charging forward.
Okay.
Jacobius, you are, you are following very close pursuit, and Bean is running as fast as her Danger Bean legs will carry her. All right, you are all at this point within, we'll just say, for fairness, within 60-ish feet from Flame, who takes a leap to, as the girl is basically reaching the door, Flame jumps up into the air and just leaps forward, and as she's like just gonna frickin' bite her head off, I mean, as Beat said, yeah, just let her have one.
Yep.
Right at the last second, the armor smith basically pulls the door and reaches forward and just yanks her inside and slams the door shut. And so of course you see Flame slides forward and more or less like lands on the little porch area in front and kind of like slams into the wall and then turns around, like she's just gonna try and knock the door down. And as she's getting ready to paw the door down, she sees you, Adelaide.
Uh-oh.
And
Oh, fuck.
Right.
and is very familiar with you, and if you recall, did not like you last time.
That was because of Jade.
Oh.
Oh,
Of course
kitty.
it was.
Send in the kitty. Send in the danger kitty.
Oh,
And
Felix!
in the
Or not
danger
Felix,
toast.
Cat.
Danger toast.
He is the OG bean.
Yeah. All right. So at this point, let's go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh gosh.
Oh
Okay.
fuck.
Yep. All right.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Everybody.
Oh,
Which one is initiative? D20?
Yeah, you're gonna roll your d20.
All right, Toasty, give me some good
Like,
luck.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Ah,
Okay, 11.
Okay. Hang
I
on
got
a sec.
19.
Yeah, I'm gonna start putting these numbers down. So give me just. A
Yeah.
wait. It's a D20, yeah.
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 D20.
I got a 20, guys.
I got
Oh.
4, baby.
I got
Going
19.
last.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so Jacobius, you got 20. Let's see. So okay, let's start off at the bottom. 1 to 5.
Wait,
yeah.
what?
Did
Wait,
anybody
what?
get 1 to 5?
I
Yeah.
got 4.
All right. So Blueberry, you got 4.
And I think
6 to 10. Anybody 6 to 10? No. Okay.
Nope.
11 to 15.
I got 13.
Okay. So we got you got Adelaide. You got 11.
Yep.
Okay. And David, what did you get?
13.
David!
Back!
David, Merrick.
13. Sorry. Sorry. It's my fault.
It's been a while.
Your
He's-
name
he's
is
like-
David.
He's a little rusty. All right, Bean, what did you get?
I got 19.
19. Very nice. Okay. Give me uno momento. This is gonna take
And
me a bit.
Butnos got 20.
Butnos. Your name Butnos?
Yeah,
He
she
is
calls
the
him butt nose.
Sir
No,
Butnos.
no. If you notice though, guys, we're burning out all of our dice luck on the things that really don't matter. When we're gonna need them in combat. Just watch.
Yep.
Nah, that's fine. Just
Leon will be good.
see what you guys never found out was the secret to beating the wolves is you literally just have to shove a finger up their nose.
I did not think you were going to say nose, and I was going to call on Bean.
All right.
Of anything, anywhere.
No, I got. What was it? There was a good way. You could just suffocate them by burning them out, like covering the hole in the top of their head.
It's really messed up, man.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah, y'all are a lot more violent than I thought you were going to be. Okay. All right. So with that, obviously, Jacobius, you get to go first. You see that that Flame has, as she's trying to paw the door and go after the little girl, makes eye contact immediately with Adelaide, and then kind of like turns and starts to kind of sprint towards Adelaide.
Killer.
Ah!
Killer!
Okay. So. Oh shit. All right. So her focus is on Adelaide.
Oh
Her
fuck.
focus is on Adelaide.
Adelaide's like, fuck this, I'm out. Look at that. She's like, log off the chat. I'm out. Closed.
Oh.
Campaign done.
Okay.
What?
Where are you?
I'm getting water.
You're about to die.
She's a bitch. She's lying. Don't look at my butt.
Don't show us your butt. You know, there's a simple fix for that. It's called put on
Yeah.
pants. We hear you whispering.
Okay. So
Hold on. We'll wait for the
how far away exactly am I from them?
you are at this point. You're pretty much right next to Adelaide, but
That's what I thought.
you see that she's looking like Flame is looking at Adelaide, not at you. But obviously you're gonna be.
Oh fuck.
Who did we lose?
We lost Lilan.
Lily.
No!
My butt.
Wait. Fuck.
Nope.
Wait,
That's
we're
messed
good.
up,
We're
man.
good.
Okay.
We're good.
All right.
Okay, no more.
Nobody move.
Nobody move.
Nobody move. Okay. So, Jacobius, you're first. You're up.
Okay.
You
So-
see that Flame has turned her attention immediately to Adelaide.
Protect me.
And as she
Okay.
as you're getting ready to do something, she looks and she goes, "You."
It's messed up,
Ooh.
man.
Rude.
That's a woman?
That is a very
I-
very angry magical direwolf with a vagina.
Miss Mia,
With a vagina.
What?
Mia, if things go south and you start taking damage, I need you to go bear form.
Owl bear.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty
for
sure
now,
they're already going south, man.
For now.
It looks like we might die.
Okay. I'm close enough to them. I'm stopped, so my cloak has started to slowly turn invisible, slowly. But and then I say, "We found a light bringer. We found him." And I just start with that. I'm trying the diplomatic.
You're trying the diplomatic. I'm hiding in my invisible cloak. and
Just trying to confuse them a little bit.
And my companion gave you out of sympathy, bitch.
so she hears you talking about the Lightbringer and seems to be nonchalantly not giving a shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought
Great.
it was playing. That was a bold move.
It was definitely Bolt that was much more concerned about the Lightbringer. Yeah, if you recall, with your encounter, Flame just wanted the world to burn.
Yeah, that's the problem. I thought we could, but
We shan't.
All right.
We
So
have to
what you doing?
Kill her.
No.
okay.
Where's Bolt?
So
We can kill her.
Mia, we need to retreat.
You need to
No.
what?
Kill
I
her.
know my instinct says with the bells ringing and the thunder, sounding
Kill her.
at the church, everybody's going to start moving towards the church. If we can get Storm, we need. Is Storm like? I don't even think is Storm even a part of this equation?
Storm is not
Well,
Storm doesn't exist.
Are you talking about Bolt?
God damn.
But you know what? Jake, if you want to call him Storm, you could call him Storm. That's fine.
Okay. Just such a cool. Oh, that's so good.
All right, we're on a timetable.
Okay. Yeah.
What you gonna do?
So
I'm fourth in this rotation. I don't think I can help you.
Yeah. Okay. We have to retreat. So, I'm going to run behind Storm or fucking Flame. I'm gonna run behind Fire over there.
Wait, what did you say?
He called her fire.
Fireface. We're gonna call her Taserface. Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm actually gonna run, kind of like, behind him and try to taunt.
Her.
So
Her.
are you trying to run around behind Flame?
Kind of like adjacent, like down the road a little bit, like trying to get her attention and bring her off of her. I don't know how to get her attention off of.
Okay. So at this point, like I said, you're still about 60-ish feet away.
I thought we were closer.
No, you're still about 60 feet away. So you closed in pretty quickly, but you're literally you still have some room to cover. Unless you're going to take another dash action, then you're going to be. That's kind of going to be your,
The only thing I would dash up onto is the building. Honestly,
ass.
I can't leave Mia here. Mia, when's your turn?
I'm after you, Merrick, and Leanne. Or
I'm
Jade.
next.
No,
Okay,
what?
You, Jade, and Merrick.
And also keep in mind there are other things.
Oh,
There
yeah.
are other
Exactly.
entities
So-
outside of you
The
And all of you
Wolfies.
guys
that are
have
part
very,
of this.
very mid-ranged.
Are the two wolves there yet? Like at that same position?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, they are keeping up with them. They are running just as fast. Yes.
Okay, so it's basically like a 4v1 at this point.
From what you are seeing and understanding, it's technically a 5v1. If you're considering, well, I mean, you're
The little
farther
girl?
away, but
Yeah.
Considering.
Wait,
the girl.
Has
So-
Bean caught up to them yet?
Well,
Yes.
Bean is close, but not quite caught up.
So it's like a 4.5.
running!
It's a 4.5 V1 right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rude!
Okay, so, okay, that's a better picture than I thought. I was like, run, run!
All right, Jake, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think we should still try to continue to track her
All right,
down.
so are you advancing forward?
I'm gonna kind of move between Adelaide and the wolves.
Okay.
And and just prepare for what's next.
Okay, hold on, just so I can make sure when you say the wolves, we have multiple wolves on the table. So there's Flame, and then there's your two wolves
Yeah.
that are running forward.
Companion wolves now.
I mean, the two.
You want to call them Mike and Ike?
I don't know. What were we gonna say, Merrick?
I was gonna say it was like I gave them names, but it never really came up.
What are their names?
Oh,
Arco and Ghana.
Oh, I like those.
Okay. All right. Then
Wow.
let me put those in. Let me put those names.
Shut
in.
up, Bean.
Shut up, Jay.
Arco and Ghana.
So
Yeah.
creative.
I'm gonna
Hey.
poop on you.
I
release the stool.
Wow. Okay. All right. So Jacobius, are you running in between Adelaide and them, your companion wolves?
Yeah, just trying to kind of show force.
Okay.
Trying to beef up our odds and.
Okay.
and,
So how far are you moving?
I don't know
Are you
how
running
far away.
are you running your full speed, your full 30 feet?
It shouldn't have been that far, but I don't think it was that far.
Well, I mean, they're not 30 feet away from you, but considering that everybody's kind of running into space, I'm just trying to figure out where you are moving in relation to everybody.
Yeah, no, I'm moving between a Mike and Ike and, sorry.
Hi, Merrick.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, and behind me,
Okay. All right. All right. So you're taking movement. Are you taking any action?
no actions besides, my daggers are ready.
Okay.
but-
So are you going to hold your action?
Yeah, I'm holding it.
Okay. All right. So you hold your action. You basically run up. They're kind of like still full tilt boogie. You're in between them. So let's see. So that's Jacobius. Arco also rolled a 20.
Hey, Arco.
Ooh.
And kind of
Like-
continues and more or less moves out and kind of helps flank you, Jake. Out to the side. So it's kind of almost like you and Arco are side by side. Mia is slightly ahead. Are you in front of you or behind you? Are you trying to?
Yeah.
Are you trying to block?
I was trying to get basically get everybody to back up Mia. Since I can control them, I'm trying to put myself to make that squad bigger by putting myself between them and Mia. Since they were already running up to Mia,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
All right. So Mia is still ahead of you, obviously.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
So
because she had the fastest movement speed.
yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure I'm getting the placement right. So Arco is basically kind of like flanked off to your left. Ghana obviously kind of rolled for shit. So we'll see. All right. So
Poor
Bean,
Ghana.
you are next.
How close am I to the flame?
To Flame, I'm gonna say you're still at least 60 feet away because you're hauling ass with your danger bean legs, but
He's still
All right,
jogging.
all right. So I want to go as close as I can, my 45 feet.
Okay.
And I want to nunchuck her ass.
Oh my god, Faith.
Yes.
Honestly, at this point, let her do what
Let me
she
do
do.
what I want.
It'll
Okay.
probably end this campaign faster. Anyway, not in a great way. We probably won't win, but it'll
all right.
end.
So is this your unarmored strike? Is that what you're doing, or are you just doing a standard
Yes,
melee?
and I get 2 hits.
Okay, so you're doing your unarmored strike. Go ahead and roll for your first
D20?
hit. Yep, roll your
D20?
d20 for your first hit.
Don't suck.
I got a 15.
15, and you get a +5 to your attack. So
No, 17. Just kidding. 17.
Okay.
Oh,
all right,
shit.
Can you
all right.
read?
So
I have sparkly dice. I can't read them.
my God, you look like your
They're
mother
too
right now.
shiny.
All right. So and then you add 5.
Okay. 22.
There we go.
I just wanted to make sure she can actually add that because that was funny. All right. you basically are flying forward, through the air, and I'll just say, in true being forward, and just like spinning your nunchucks in the air, and you basically just kind of come down. Where are you gonna hit her? How are you attacking her?
I'm gonna slap that shit bitch on her head.
All right. Consider the shit bitch slapped. Okay, so that was definitely a hit, and go ahead and roll your second attack.
Is
Oh
that
my
also
God.
D20?
Yep, also d20,
Oh God.
and add 5.
18.
You stepped up.
Oh my God.
What? I didn't hear. What did she say?
18.
18.
God.
All right.
damn.
Jesus Christ.
So
So she's just Millie rocking flame shit right now.
she is. She literally just one right after there. Just like honestly, much like she did with the ogres. She has literally thumped her on her head. All right, so go ahead and roll.
Honestly.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your damage.
Which one is my damage?
So it's your,
It's D8, right?
Yeah, Mary.
Or it's D4?
it's your D4 and add 4 for each one.
Hold on, let me try to find. Okay, ready? 5, motherfucker! I got 9, 10.
How did you get a 5
Hold
on a
if you're rolling
D4?
Wait.
Having conversation.
Okay, hold on.
It's the
Yeah,
pyramid.
hold on,
Wait,
everybody,
wait.
hold on.
This is D4.
Hold on, everybody. Jacob, can you please educate your sister on the number of die? On the size of the die?
Yes,
No.
I now recognize that this is my D4.
All right, go ahead. Awesome, do it.
I got a 4, bitch.
Oh God.
All right.
It's
So,
been proven.
all right. So 4 plus 4, fantastic. All right. So the first one does 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Um,
Ooh.
Go ahead, roll your second.
Oh my God. Am I gonna murder her?
Wish.
I got a 3.
3. Okay, so 3 plus 4 is your 7. So you have basically done 15 points of bludgeoning damage to the top of her skull.
Jesus.
He gonna have a concussion.
She is
No,
not
no.
happy with you.
Yeah,
I'm
now you
sorry.
need to
What
explain
was
to
she
her to knock-
ever to
you need
begin
to tell
with?
her to knock her
All
down.
right. And
I'm
what
stopping
do
a
we say?
child
What
murder.
do we say? How many points of damage? 15?
15.
Okay. Oh, shit balls. What the
I really hope I didn't murder her. That was not the intention.
What was your intention?
I'm
Just
gonna go
knock
ahead
her
and
shit
call
out.
I'm gonna call you a liar.
No, well, I mean, you
I
have to
just wanted to
follow.
fuck her up a little bit.
Jade.
Establish dominance.
You
And
have
then
to.
what?
You guys need to follow up with your words and say knock it off or something.
How do you like them
Like,
apples?
How do you
you
like
have
them
to
apples?
play it out.
All right. So you basically, much to true bean fashion, have initiated a full-on "fuck you, I'ma slap your hoe" kind of fight. And after you have double pummeled her in the head, you can see you actually knock some sense out of her.
Oh no.
Ah, yay.
Dang it.
And she's already angry, so she just kind of and like bears down.
Oh no.
And is
Dude, I might have punched.
is gonna think about some shit for a second.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Someone knock her in the head one more time. Come on.
Yeah, well, she also rolled very shitty, so she doesn't get to
Oh
respond
good.
yet.
Thank
yeah.
God.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Okay, so Jade gets to keep her other boob still.
Yes.
For
Okay.
now.
That is
What?
correct. All right, so
Wakanda.
Good job,
Um,
Jade.
all right, so well, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, so as you are happily, almost kind of doing like a little bite my ass, kind of dance. You are not prepared for the fact that another wolf basically comes shooting from the side that was between the other two buildings that was chasing somebody else down.
Oh.
Hey.
And
bye,
it's-
There goes
boob.
my other titty.
And is basically gonna go to bite your leg and try and knock you down.
No.
So what's your armor class? Yeah, never mind. He fucked up. It didn't matter. So he basically ran and jumped, and as he leapt forward to kind of like grab your leg and pull you down. He seriously miscalculated where you were at, like in that movement moment, and but he basically kind of like slides right behind you, and kind
Does
of
he
like
take my cheek off?
no, he doesn't get you at all. He misses. He completely misses.
Yes!
But you now have a wolf in front of you that have you just thumped in the head, and you also have a wolf directly behind you.
Can
R.I.P.
somebody please help my bodies?
Nope.
Okay.
No.
I'm like, can I ninja spin? Like, what?
Blueberry kind of hears her like from far away, like no.
Whilst that is happening, the armor smith, obviously being part, like right inside the door, sees this happening, opens the door, after kind of pulling the girl back, and basically takes his what the fuck is it, the crossbow that he had, and he pretty much just literally like leans forward and shoots directly at the wolf's head that just kind of ran in behind you.
Ooh.
Wood,
Oh shit.
wood,
Thanks, man.
Wood.
Oh fuck, that's a natural 20.
Woo! Yes!
That boy gone.
Bye, little wolf.
All right, so somebody
Rest in
help me.
pieces.
All right, so who has, okay, you guys have a bolt. What's the damage? It's a D6 and piercing, right? For the hand crossbow.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
It is somewhere
Oh,
in my
wait,
Yeah.
hold
my
on.
thing.
I think it's a
Hold on,
D6.
the
right?
upgraded
I don't
one.
know.
Leanne, you have the upgraded one.
Yeah, I have
But-
it up.
Yeah, he has the upgraded one. He just has a regular one, so he doesn't get upgrade. He just
Oh,
gets regular.
okay.
He just gets
Upgrades,
regular
upgrades,
damage.
upgrades.
Right? D6, right? Hand crossbow. Yeah, D6 plus 3. All right. So 5 plus 3. So he literally just like he does 8 damage to that stupid ass wolf. Stupid ass.
Stupid ass.
Yeah. All right. So that is you, Senor Wolfie. You suck a dick.
Gonna take my other titty, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna take
I'm
your
gonna be-
butt cheek.
I'm gonna be tittyless in this fight.
Okay.
It's fine.
What are you using?
That wolf
Fuck
has
you.
suffered a severe amount of damage, taking a direct arrow bolt to the head, and is not happy, and
Ah.
has more or less just kind of like dropped its head down, and is like, it's not even paying attention to Jade anymore at this point. It's just trying to kind of gather its wits about it. Excuse me, Bean. Okay, so that's the
Ben!
armor smiths. The wolf is gone, and Sook. All right. So who is next?
David?
I believe that is David. You are back at the church.
David.
How's the lightning going?
Yeah. So what's the status on my little rainstorm I conjured up?
So your cloud is just holding there. It's a concentration spell. I mean, you can pretty much rock that out for quite a while, I think.
Okay. So at this, like, has it caught the attention of the wolves at all, or has it phased them at all, or are they just still like?
It does, in the sense of it. I'll just say it causes kind of like some mental duress, because it's thunder and lightning, but without the lightning, because you're kind of holding that back.
Yeah.
It's literally just a thunderstorm that's taking up a lot of, I'll just say, mental energy, but it's not doing damage to anything other than it's just taking their concentration. So
Okay.
now they're kind of paying attention to that. Hey Jade, put some pants on. Tell your sister put some pants on.
Jade, for the love of God, put some pants on.
Hey, put some...
All right, what are you doing?
Is there any? Oh God.
Oh.
Jade's about to get her ass beat.
She's going for the other bottle.
They're taking shots. Is there more cranberry juice in the kitchen?
So is David a mage? Like he's a mage,
I'm a druid.
sorcerer, wizard,
I'm a druid.
Yeah, David is a druid.
druid?
Oh God!
Oh God. Oh.
She
Why do
really-
they like this?
She's killing her. She's literally killing her.
Oh,
Oh God. Oh dear.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Campaign over.
We did it. Bean's dead.
alcohol poisoning for the win. Well, I'm gonna let them recover. I'm also gonna get a drink that hopefully won't kill me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shall we take this moment to just kind of
Yeah,
put a pin in it and go
let's.
pee?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we
Might
take
as
a
well.
quick intermission? I want food.
Everybody
I'm
got
so
some
uncomfortable.
All right. So we're gonna roll with this.
Let's go.
Merrick,
Do it.
David, what are you doing? We're going. Ready,
what
go.
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Testing lightning.
He's just in there twirling lightning. Whee!
Well, I mean that that area is definitely safe, though.
Okay,
Very
so
safe.
I
That
know.
is true.
So I know this is a concentration spell.
Uh-huh.
So does that mean like I just have to like can I multitask here?
It depends on what do you mean. What are you thinking?
To be honest, I'm not really sure. But okay, so you said basically from the front of the church where I'm at right now is like 200 feet away from where Adelaide, Bean, and the wolves are, right? In front of
Correct.
the blacksmith
Correct.
place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, as part of your concentration spell, you can move that cloud.
I can.
Yeah.
So as far as like building, so like I'm assuming, I mean, obviously there's gonna be buildings like around the blacksmith shop, right? But is it like completely surrounded by buildings, or is it kind of like on the edge of the town kind of thing? Like,
Okay, so think about it like, all right, so from where you're at, if you're standing there at the church and you're facing away from
Kind
the
of a
church
main door.
doors, right?
Mhm.
All of the other buildings, because the church is kind of like right there on the edge of it. The like the main street kind of goes down, down in the direction like where they all ran to, and kind of like hooks around to the right, and then that basically ends up down at the docks. All of the buildings are on the two sides of that road. So there's like the general store that they went and they shopped at. There's the armor smith that's right there where where they're currently kind of plowed in front of. And then some other stuff that goes a long way. There's the horse stables, and then of course as it goes down further, it's down to the actual loading dock where all the ships come in.
Yeah.
There's the Shepherd's Crook that's immediately to the right of the church on the right-hand side of the road, with some other buildings that haven't necessarily been explored, but it's more or less like all of the shops and everything that kind of go along with the with the town for all of their trade stuff.
Okay. Can I like move the storm over to where Flame is at? Like, can I make Flame like the focal point?
You can. You're going to have to recast it. It's not like you can. Okay, I'm moving it. You move it by recasting that spell.
Okay.
So
Okay.
and if you do that, then you're taking up another spell slot.
Okay.
But yes, you can do that if you want to. You just recast it.
Hmm.
Like 100 million spells too.
Oh no, I have a lot.
He actually does have a lot. He's a higher level druid. But you also have wild shape and other stuff that can help you move.
Yeah, Mr. Master of the elements over there.
Yeah.
Turn into a dragon or some shit.
Actually, I think I'm going to cast the fucking whatever it is.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
The wild shape,
Wild
whatever.
shape. Okay, what are
And
you
I'm
wild
going
shaping into?
a dire wolf.
Direwolf? You're going
Hey,
direwolf?
my friend.
Okey doke. All right. So it will be your job to keep track of your direwolf stats.
Okay.
So that way as we're going through and doing things. So you're going direwolf. Your movement speed is
50.
50.
Yep.
So you can basically kind of haul wolfy ass to go catch up to everybody. So are you keeping your concentration spell going with lightning over the church, or are you dropping that? Because you can since you already cast it, you can wild shape into that and keep that concentration spell up.
Yeah.
But once you go wild shape, then you can't cast another spell until you come out of wild shape.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it is
So
kind
all-
of protecting the church.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so I'll keep up the I'll keep call lightning up while I'm
Okay.
wolfy stuff.
And not striking anything.
Yeah,
Assuming
it's
so?
not. Oh, there's a.
Oh, there's a danger kitty again. All right, so you are running towards the group. Yes.
Yeah, I
You're
will
tickling
make.
your coochie?
Okay.
Okay.
So you are basically bringing up the rear. You are at the tail end
Yay!
of them running forward. Yeah.
Leave
Yeah.
your cat alone.
There's a cat booty on the screen.
Jade is touching it.
Ew.
I'm not touching his butthole. She's touching his butt cheeks.
Okay.
Very fluffy.
All right. So you run forward. You're keeping up your concentration for call lightning.
Mhm.
All right. That's so you basically you move up your 50 feet, and that's kind of where you're at with it. All right. So that takes you. You run. You are closer. And I think next is the
Adelaide.
Adelaide, you're up.
Me. All right. So, don't think it's gonna go anywhere, but I'm going to try to communicate with Flame and ask: is there any reasoning with you? Can we stop this violence?
So as you are basically communicating now, remember she speaks like full human common tongue.
Mhm.
But since you are wild shaped into into your dire wolf, you are speaking to her at the wolf level. So nobody else understands except for the wolves around you, and of course David. So as you are that cat. So as you're communicating with her and trying to basically ask her to come to peace, she's already enraged by the fact that the humans are there. She obviously has kind of challenged her way into pushing forward with an attack, and thus having already been thumped in the head by Bean a pretty good amount. She pretty much tells you in wolf language to
Go fuck yourself.
eat a bag of wolf dicks.
Okay, well, it was worth a try. All right, is it possible to change shape into my owlbear at this point?
If you want to, yeah, you can. So you obviously have plenty of time, and you've only been in dire wolf for like literally like just a few minutes.
Yeah.
There's plenty of time to be able to do it. You are just basically taking because wild shape takes one of your spell slots, doesn't it?
Does it?
And it has 2 charges.
Yeah. So if you do that, yeah, you won't be able to use it again until you have a quick heal.
Ooh.
So go big or go home.
Yeah, we're dying anyway, so.
All right. What attacks does the dire wolf have? Like the owlbear has the claw and the beak and stuff.
Well, the flame is a different kind of dire wolf too.
Yeah. Okay. So wait. What did you ask?
What attacks do I have as a dire wolf?
You can piss on somebody's tire. You can bite their nutsack.
Oh, can I go bite her nutsack?
She's got a nutsack. What is she, a hyena?
Yeah. so as you so as a standard dire wolf, you don't have anything special other than as an attack other than bite. So bite is your primary attack. You can paw, and like it's kind of like melee damage where you can like try and jump on somebody's head, like a dog when he's pissed off at you. But for the most part, you're basically going to be doing bite damage.
Okay. Can I change back into my human form and cast a spell? Would that work, or is that still considered?
You can do that if you want to. You can basically come out of your wild shape form and go human.
Okay, I would like to do that and to cast Flaming Sphere.
Okay, so walk me through Flaming Sphere real quick.
Okay. A 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed
saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's
half as much.
Okay, and what's the saving throw for it?
Fire?
Fire?
Yeah, they need to do a dexterity saving.
Okay, so a dex throw. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you are casting, what the hell is it called?
Flaming Sphere.
Flaming Sphere. How big is it?
It's 5 feet, but it also says at higher levels of 3rd level or higher.
Uh-huh.
Does that apply to me?
Yeah, because you guys are level 5, right?
5.
Yeah. It says the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot.
Okay, so it basically does so it's a 5-foot sphere, and where are you casting it?
On flame.
Okay, so you're going to cast it on flame.
Yeah.
So just be aware that obviously Bean is right there directly in front, and so is the other wolf, which is fine because nobody gives a shit. Let that wolf die.
Sorry, Bean.
Yeah.
Please don't fail.
Yeah. So basically, what that means
Bitch.
is that Bean, you will also have to do a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
So for you,
If I kill you, I'm very sorry.
yeah.
Bitch.
And so what did you say is it's a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're basically gonna roll yeah, you're gonna add your +3. So
Does the blacksmith have to roll too?
no, because the blacksmith is like technically still kind of behind the door. Basically just like jumped out, shot the wolf in the
Like
head, and then
Mia
kind of
just-
went back inside. Yeah.
Mia just tossed him a grenade straight out.
Over him
he
and
said
the
we're ending this
child.
campaign now.
Everybody run.
Okay. I apologize. Let me pull this back up again real quick. Where the fuck did that go? There it is. Okay. So what's the name of it?
Flaming sphere.
Flaming
So it's
sphere.
2d6 plus 1d6 per level above 3.
Right. Okay. So all right.
I think it's pretty awesome.
I gotta. Oh, what the fuck? Flaming sphere.
Sphere.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm dead.
Sorry, Bean.
honestly, that thing could have like destroyed a lot of our fights.
I know. Now she's thinking about. She's like, shit. I should have done this a long time ago. All right. So. Okay. So. All right. So Bean, roll a d6 and add your dex, which is +3.
Bye.
Okay.
What did you roll?
Hold on.
Oh, sorry. She hasn't got there yet.
I got a 4.
Okay, 4. All right, so you rolled a 7, and all right. So technically, you don't make that. So you don't make that save.
Oh, fuck.
So
Oh, shit.
hold on before we. Okay, what are you?
I'm dead now.
No, you're not dead. Mia, what level are you casting that at?
Maximum.
Over. Now
Well, it's
down
level
to
2
me.
originally, but I can pick up to level 3, right? Because the third level spell slot.
Yep. So you have a third level spell slot that you can burn.
Yeah, okay, I was gonna do it at the level 3 then.
Okay, and it's what? How many d6?
It's 2d6 originally.
But if it's above, so it's for each level, right?
I'm
Okay.
dead.
each
Yeah, so it's gonna be
spell,
3d6.
slot.
All right, so
Yeah.
All right, so Mia, you
I've
roll.
been murdered.
Mia, roll 3d6.
3, 6, and 5. 9, 14.
14. Okay. All right, so Bean.
I'm dead.
No, you're not. You're.
I'm charred.
Charred bean.
You are once again smelling like bacon.
Ooh.
All right, so what did you say? 14.
14.
Okay. Hold on. So, hold on. Stop that. Stop. Nobody asked you. Stop that. Okay. This one is this and that's okay. All right. So you are at 25, so you're fine. Flame, however.
Fucked up. Bitch.
Has taken the brunt of that the brunt of that flaming damage. However, because she personifies flame, she is actually immune to fire damage.
Hey!
Dog.
Bro!
I called
Get
it.
fucked.
Not cool,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, so however, the wolf that is there next to Bean has pretty much incinerated, and because the front half was within the 5-foot sphere and the back half was not, you have literally burned this concave shape into the front half of the wolf is just now gone, and it's literally just the ass end of the wolf
Oh, no.
that has slumped out onto the ground, and those guts and bacon are just kind of sliding out.
Ooh. See a little crispy.
Yeah. So Yeah, that's
All
that's
right.
yeah, that's
Bye,
right.
little
Yeah.
wolf.
So
Screw you,
fun.
Flame.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay. Blueberry.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's still
Blueberry's
fuck.
still jogging.
Well, while in the span of this 30 seconds, I've just been like, get in the church! Get in the fucking church!
So are you yelling at the entire?
Yeah, I'm just like looking for like people that are running around and like knocking on doors and
Okay.
opening windows.
So you're basically gathering and keeping people safe.
Yeah.
Aw.
There are at least 5 people that you have caught their attention, and they were
Okay.
like banging and trying to get into the doors. A couple of them had slipped. You saw slipped into the Shepherd's Crook, but there was a family of 5, is basically mom, dad, and 3 kids that are literally like running as fast as they can towards the church.
Okay, cool. I'll run up to them and kind of guide them and make sure they don't also trip.
Smart. Okay. All right. Any other?
Dang it.
Well, that's okay. It's only a keyboard. All
Oh
right.
wait, I'm alone at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
Because David is running.
Well, I mean, except for of course Father Merrickson, who's just like literally dangling, bang, bang, bang. bang
His legs are like,
With the lightning storm above his head.
everything's fine. I guess I will. I'll make my way towards Flame.
Making my way downtown.
Town walking
And
fast.
fast,
Pace is
this is
fast.
fast, and I'm homebound. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea for a song.
Can you like speed walk to that song?
Yeah, you could speedwalk. All right, and what's how fast does your shit carry you?
I'm
30 feet.
at 30.
I'm a speedy
Okay.
bitch.
All right.
You're
so,
very slow.
Yeah, so you're still about 90 feet away from the sitch, but that's okay because you're doing your shit. Is there
Yeah.
anything else? So you're running like a mad crazy person, singing and making my way downtown.
Yeah.
But you know what? As you are singing that, I'm gonna go ahead and say you have some bardic inspiration that you can actually hand to somebody.
Yay!
Yeah. So.
Bean! Bean!
Oh God.
Yeah. So
Bean!
who are you going to choose?
Bean, 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 bean. Bean, 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 bean.
Like as I'm singing, I'm like making my way downtown, and then I see her just like fucking like staring me down. I'm like, oh god damn it! And then I begrudgingly give it to Bean. I give
all
my
right.
little
So
bardic inspiration to
Bean,
Bean.
on your next ability check, attack roll, or saving throw, you get to add a d6 to it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wait, hold
So
on.
just remember that.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hold on. I have to figure out the 6 die.
It's the
Like
it's the
speed
square
walking
one. It's
like
the
an old
box.
woman.
Okay,
the
square
D6.
one.
Yeah.
Square
The
one.
square one.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Got it.
All right. So what am I rolling initially?
Well, you're not rolling anything right now. It's on your next turn. You will. You basically
Okay.
get to add that to whatever your roll will be. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
So,
yo, 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 yo.
yo, 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 yo. Okay. So all right. At this point, it is now literally the bottom of the turn, and it is Flame's turn.
Fuck. Man, fuck that bitch.
My
Bye,
ass.
Bean.
Yeah. So
Bitch.
Flame is using a legendary action and engaging Fire Breath.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, lovely.
Oh no.
I'm dead. I lose my titty.
Flame exhales a fiery blast in
God.
a 15-foot cone.
Ow!
Well, I'm not there yet, so
Hey, bro.
Each creature has to do a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw.
Hey, what?
Fucking, huh?
13.
Yeah,
A
so
who now?
you basically you have to roll a Dexterity saving throw. So you basically roll so you roll your D20 and add your Dex modifier.
Who's in the range?
Oh, bitch,
Thanks,
I'm good.
everyone
All
but
right,
me, you know?
17.
So it's pretty at this point it's pretty much Bean, Jacobius, and Adelaide,
Aw.
and literally the 2 wolves because they're kind of like
So everybody but Blueberry
Bitch, I'm
and David.
17 and my dexterity is +3, so I'm Gucci.
Okay, hold on.
Said
Wait,
30, 20.
hold on.
Huh?
So what did you
Oops.
so what did you say?
I rolled a 17.
Uh-huh.
My dexterity is 17 plus 3.
Okay. Right. So you got 17 plus 3. Okay. So you basically you succeeded your saving throw, which means you take half damage. So we'll get there in a
Oh.
minute.
Ah,
You still take
Damn
damage. Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, you still burn your boobies off.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
I crisped them. I crisped.
slightly crisp.
Yeah. So
Got the booty, but no nip.
I like those things.
yeah. So basically, it's going to be 2d8 worth of damage of fire
Ow.
for Adelaide and Jacobius. You also need to make your dex throw. So roll your 20 and add your dex.
So I had a 20 in total.
I don't know. You're fine. So you're gonna take half damage of the 2D,
I lose a nipple.
of the 2d8.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hair on your nipple at least.
I got a 10 plus 2, so ow.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. So you
Bitch, you
unfortunately
dead.
R.I.P. me.
I got a 14 plus.
Well,
What
screw
do I add?
you.
whatever your dex modifier is, your dex is +3. So yeah. So you succeeded on your saving throw, so you're gonna take half damage.
Thanks, guys. Just
so-
leave me here to crisp.
Wait.
So
Take your
2d8.
coochie.
So that's
No,
8 and 3,
I
11.
did that.
What the fuck?
Can
Okay.
I factor in uncanny dodge?
Hang on. Let me.
Buffering.
Yeah, buffering. I'm looking, and we don't have uncanny dodge on the sheet. All right, give me in 10 seconds or less. Give me uncanny dodge real quick.
Uncanny dodge starting at 5th level. When an attacker you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Okay. Yes, but you've already halved your damage, so you don't get
okay.
you don't get to half it and half it.
Damn it.
But
Bitch.
but that's good to remember that you actually have that. All right, so it's 11 points of damage. So Jake and
Ow.
Beans, you take.
Been waiting. Level 5.
So technically it's
5 and a
11.
half?
So it's 5. So it's going to be six damage, right? And then Adelaide, you take the full.
Dang, son.
Yeah, you take the full on.
So I'm at 33.
That hurts.
I'm at 33, yeah?
No, you were at 25.
What?
Yeah, you were at 25. You took your hit earlier.
Damn it. Wait, what?
So.
What was my math?
26.
You said I took 11 points, right?
Hold on, un momento. No,
I
you
took 11.
No,
You took 6.
You took 14 points of damage earlier, in total.
Oh, bitch. So what am I at?
Un momento.
You're dead.
You are at 19.
Ah!
I'm at 19
You are,
points.
yeah, you are at 19. Jacobius. Whoa.
Oh my
What
god.
the hello?
Mia,
Oh.
It keeps falling off my leg. It's a lot bigger than I'm used to.
calm your crispy tits.
Shut the fuck up.
Mia's wolf boobies are burnt.
Yeah, it's a lot to handle, guys.
All right, Jake, you're at 20, so you're still good.
I'm at 25?
Adelaide.
26.
25.
Un momento. So what did I say? You take 11, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have to math here. Sorry.
26, because I had 37.
36, but last year I had
38! Oh, right.
Oh,
Whoa.
I
Happy Mia.
failed. I failed.
Yeah,
I'm so
you're at 26. Wolfies. Oh, sorry, Arco and Ghana are having a bad day.
Oh fuck.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Arco and Ghana.
Yeah, they failed. Yeah, they both failed their
Why
saving.
did I-
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Ben
Oh
and Jerry.
no.
Yeah.
That was a double.
Ben and Jerry
Ben
are
and
dead.
Jerry.
Ben
Not,
and
Mike,
Jerry.
not Mike and
Dumb and
Ike.
Dumber are dead.
No.
Yeah. All right. So at this point, they're both down to 20. They're having a bad day.
Oh fuck.
R.I.P.
Yeah. No, they're still
It's
alive.
more
They
out
just,
of
they
the
just took,
camera.
yeah, they just took a big hit. All right. Okay. So
They're just
that was
hairless dogs now.
so that was Flames. And she is also going to take her move.
Oh,
That
Um,
wasn't her move?
No, that was
What?
no. She didn't take any movement. She literally just went straight into her fiery. I fucking hate you
Oh,
and burn
he
and die.
said,
Dude.
She said, "Fuck you."
Yeah. So she is basically going to run out kind of into the middle of the street to give herself more room to
Oh
move.
no.
In the middle of
how-
our street.
Okay. However, because she is moving
In
like
the
that,
middle of-
the armor smith is close enough, even though he's like right inside the door. He gets attack of opportunity, and
Bear!
Bean gets an attack of opportunity.
Ooh,
So
go Bean.
yeah. All right. So Bean, you go first.
What am I doing?
Oh my God.
Roll 20?
Roll 20.
For what?
It's an attack of opportunity. What? How are you going to attack her?
Stab her in the dick.
Nunchucking, man.
I got 16. Yep, 16.
Yep, that'll hit.
It's very shiny.
Okay. It's very shiny. Good. And so go ahead and roll your damage.
What's my damage?
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Nunchuck.
What the
Yeah,
fuck am I
puncher?
supposed to do?
Nunchuck.
Puncher.
Okay,
Nunchuck,
so if you
someone
nunchucked her, then
nunchuck the
then it's your D4.
I'm
I'm
not that
nunchucking.
bitch.
All right. D4 triangle.
Yeah.
Remembered.
Good job.
Pyramid.
What the fuck did I get?
Look at the top.
It's a 3.
It's okay, 3. So and then it's 3 plus 4, so you did 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yo, 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 yo.
Oy, 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 oy.
Hey.
Is- All right.
What a great
and
family we
then,
are.
And then also the armor smith basically gets to take another shot, which was also the short bow, which was 12 plus dex. Okay. Yep, that's a hit. And where is the man? I gotta pull up. Stupid motherfucker. Son of a bitch, motherfucker. 5 plus 3, so
We
that's
kick your ass.
8 points of damage. Very nice.
Woo.
Nice.
I'm gonna kick your
How much HP does this lady have?
A lot.
Flame is not happy and is starting to
She
look
has.
and is starting to look pretty rough.
Okay.
Is she still on fire
I
at this
kind of
point?
feel bad.
Well, she's always flaming. She's flame.
Well, I know, but
I
didn't
thought
you
that
say
was just
that
a
like?
name.
Didn't you say that like depending on how mad she is, she's like on fire or not on fire?
Yeah,
She's-
she's pissed.
Okay.
Yeah, she's fire. She's straight fire. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now we are back to the top of the round.
Go, Jacob.
Go, Jacobi.
So before we continue on, I will say, it is already 11 o'clock. Okay.
So
No, I know. I'm just saying it's going to continue to go late. But as you see, the longer we take to get through it, the more it kind of goes on. So if you can kind of like, while we have plenty of time, since there's like 25 people fucking attacking each other, if you can plan your shit in advance, then by the time we get to you, have your stuff ready to go and it'll go faster.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Jacob.
So I guess I'm gonna move up behind Flame, and we're all attacking it. So I'm gonna go to stab into one of its legs,
You're gonna stab her in her flamey wolf ass.
in one of her whatever
Wolf
hind
ass.
leg. Like
Okay.
she's still on the porch, right?
She ran off the porch and ran out into the middle of the street.
In the middle. You don't remember the song? In the middle of the
Come
street.
on now.
All right. Our house.
Yep.
In the middle of the street.
So then
Alright,
I'm gonna
Butters,
move
kill
adjacent the side where the cone that she would have shot can shoot again probably.
So you're basically you're gonna flank her.
Yeah, I'm flanking her.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do
On the right or left side. Because she basically ran out into the street and is facing your group.
whichever side has the least allies.
Technically that would be her left side.
Okay, that.
All right, and you are gonna stabby stab.
Yep, I'm gonna do the full thing. Kind of just like we were reading Jade's ability, but this is like this fucking rogue's attack is just ridiculous.
All
Ready?
right. So let's do this.
So first one is the sneak attack. Since its focus isn't on me.
Right.
I could use the sneak attack, which is 3d6.
Okay.
So rolling a hit dice.
So yeah, so you roll your d20 to hit.
$13. Okay.
13.
Yeah, 13.
Okay. Flame. Ooh, damn, that's barely a miss. Are you? Do you have anything to add to that? Well, what did you actually roll?
That was just the hit or 20, the d20.
And you got a 13 on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you add your dex to that already or no?
No.
Okay. So that would be a +3. So
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
yeah, because you are proficient with that. So yes, that hits. All right. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. Okay, that's 12 on the sneak attack.
12 on the sneak attack. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just your sneak attack. So you got 12 damage.
Okay. And then so that takes up the dagger's attack, and then I can. And then I'm gonna do the short sword, which is 1d6 plus 3.
All right. 1d6 plus 3. All right. So roll your attack.
8.
8. Okay. 8 plus 5. That is a miss.
Bitch! Sorry.
Damn.
Okay.
Wait, I thought I
Sorry.
was
Keep
I was
your
rolling.
thoughts to yourself.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Hold
I'm
on,
sorry.
you guys.
I was
quiet.
rolling a damage dice, guys. I'm sorry. What was I supposed to be rolling for?
You feel this?
So
The
so
hit
you
dice?
yes. So okay. So for every attack, unless it's an instant damage, you always have to roll the
Okay.
attack. You always have to roll the d20.
I rolled the 20 and it was a 20.
Seriously?
I'm not joking. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really not.
Okay. So if that so it is 20 all by itself or 20 plus the extra.
No, 20 by itself.
So you landed an actual natural 20.
Jesus.
Yes.
Okay.
but
All right. So
that's
so that is considered obviously a successful hit, and it is also a critical, which means it's double the damage. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh,
okay.
fuck.
So I did roll that damage and it was the 8.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
no. Since you already rolled it, you got to roll again. That doesn't count.
Okay.
Sorry, it was a good try though.
Come on. A 5.
It's a 5. Okay, so you rolled a 5, which basically means it's double damage. So that's 10. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Oh my god. It's a killing blow. Okay, well I'm attacking the leg. So I stab into its leg and bring it down. And
Merrick looks like he's shitting his pants. Sorry.
oh shit.
I'm shitting my butt.
Are you shitting my dick?
And I guess as it falls down on one of its legs, I jump up and then stab into its neck, I guess. And,
Okay. So as all of this has been happening, and it's just like the smell of burnt hair and skin and and bean
Ew.
and bean
meat.
and bacon bean.
Delicioso.
Yeah.
Bean.
You very quickly you basically swipe in from the side and you take the one jab right into the leg, which basically pulls her down, and then you kind of come in on top of her with the other side, and you just frickin' annihilate her, kind of cutting her into more or less into 2.
Oy.
David
Wow.
David is horrified at what's happening, but at the same time completely understands because he knows very well who Bolt is. Of course, he knew who Bolt was before
Lame.
the fucking. Or yeah, sorry. But who?
Fucking.
Yeah, sorry. Before that's just what I call it. Yeah.
Goodness.
Before he knew who Flame was before the fucking, just as an alpha female in for her pack leader, and she was just an ass crack anyway. So.
Asshole.
Yeah. So
Why'd you
even
kill her?
though as a druid he has a hard time seeing an animal succumbing to a horrible rotten death, at the same time understands that she pretty much picked this fight, and he was well on his way to try and dispatch as well, understanding that sometimes diplomacy can't be deployed. So she basically falls and has been dispatched.
okay.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah.
Dead
Rest in-
motherfucker, bitch.
Later,
Motherfucker,
bitch.
bitch.
Yeah,
So
as-
we need to find Bolt.
yeah,
Yeah, where the fuck where's home
as
Bizzle?
as she was basically taking her final breath, she lets out a legendary yelp that
Oh.
is
Can I
just
kick her in her mouth?
this scream that pretty much goes, it's like it is a horrid wolf scream that just
Mm.
literally blasts completely out in all 360 degrees all the way
Can
around.
I close her mouth by entering my foot into her shit?
So I will say yes as Bean jumps forward and kind of kicks. However, the which shuts her up pretty quickly. However, the sound has already gone out.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah,
Too late.
yeah. So
Well, it's a satisfaction. I don't care.
yes, and of course she has been dispatched. So at this point, all of the wolves in the area literally descend upon where you guys are.
Oh,
Big
no.
old die, baby.
Well, this is where it ends, friends.
As you guys are all kind of like more or less like backing into each other to kind of like take up a defensive position. Even the two wolves that were by your side have now all started to face you.
Oh no.
David is
You
basically
traitorous fucks!
David is basically running as fast as he can.
Go, David, go.
And
Away?
no, towards you guys.
Oh my God.
Snooters, and he's out. As he's basically running as fast as he can. You know, of course, he's got the mixed emotions. Tears are kind of like running down his face because he has tried so hard to kind of broker this peace, knowing that it was kind of strenuous and tenuous at best. Off to his left flank, up behind him, you see this immediate blue streak that is just flying in from behind him, straight towards the center of the group.
Lo siento.
Lo siento. So Bolt literally just blazes past David and is a streak of light that it's literally just, it almost looks like a meteor just kind of like flying towards where Flame has basically her flame has gone out and it is now just her dead dire wolf form. And he pretty much like slides down to her, and like all of the wolves are basically like literally pouring out from everywhere. And at this point, you're talking probably 30 to 40 wolves of all different sizes, all different colors. I'll say out of all of the bigger ones, they're all wearing like matching armor. They're the matching necklaces and everything. Kind of what was going on. Yeah, you guys stop fucking around.
We're
Sorry.
Sorry, that's right. And as Wolf basically, or Bolt kind of runs up and he sees his partner, his alpha female, his more or less his queen down. He basically kind of goes down and he kind of nudges her and recognizes that her life force has basically passed. Her color has gone cold. He basically just kind of like, he tilts his head back and he starts howling this almost probably the most sad and pitiful wolf cry that you have heard any wolf ever howling at the moon, in a sound in a sound that basically it pierces all of your ears, and all of the wolves kind of in unison all start basically howling.
Oh,
Jeez.
lovely.
Fucking suck. Maybe your bitch wasn't such a bitch. We wouldn't have killed her, motherfucker.
How are you still so mad? Calm down.
Fucker.
Heartless.
Fucker.
he looks at you at this point, since you are talking shit and disrespecting him,
Yeah,
and
Bean.
disrespecting his queen. Literally just he leaps at you and goes straight for your throat.
Oh, shit.
I say kill her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Kill her.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm with you, Bolt. Kill her.
You were unable to utter any other words as he basically just went straight for your throat. So he leapt, and the other wolves basically grabbed each of your limbs and just kind of pulled you down. And
You're dead.
you are flat on your back, and all of them are around you, and he's got his right around your throat. And he's growling, and he basically lifts his head up and he said, "It is done."
R.I.P. Bye.
What is
And I
done?
wave to my friends.
and he basically he looks at the
No, wait.
he looks at the companion wolves that obviously were you know were with you guys and accompanying you guys, and he just kind of like he gives them like the nudge, and quietly basically just starts walking back towards the wolf den.
Hey
Wait,
yo,
I
hey
didn't
yo,
die?
hey yo, hey yo.
Wait, did I get ripped apart or did I die?
He did some damage. He did puncturing damage to your throat, but
Am I dead?
it was a warning.
Oh.
Yeah, he just said it
So
is
I
done.
live another day to talk
It's
shit.
done.
Alright.
What
Shut the
is-
fuck up.
Yeah, Bean. for
I
the
will. I know.
love
I
of
fucking
God.
come in there. I'll smack the shit out of her.
So he basically continues walking. As soon as he kind of gets up to you, like where he walks up to where you, because you were running the whole time, you know, David, you still hadn't kind of closed the gap. He was literally just a streak of lightning as he flew by. He basically kind of stops and he walks like right next to you. He just kind of brushes up against you and says, "I'm sorry," and then he just keeps on walking. And all of the wolves basically kind of follow flank behind him and just keep on walking, and they all literally just keep on walking out
Okay.
into the wolves, you know, or into the forest towards
Yeah.
towards their cave.
Yeah, we need to petition to kick David in his ass to go into the cave and redo whatever damage he did. This ain't us, motherfucker.
You're
I
half
didn't
dead.
do
Shut
this.
up.
I didn't do this.
Yeah, I just beat your
Go!
ass, so calm
Yeah,
down.
shut up, Bean.
Yeah.
Go, David. Go.
So
Fix your problems, motherfucker.
yeah, so at this point, everybody just kind of ignores Bean, who's talking massive amounts of shit.
She's just.
You know, throughout all of this, you can still hear Father Merrickson basically just dangling from the rope. Clang, 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 clang.
Father Harrison, let's go.
Yeah, the armor smith walks out with the little girl, and he's kind of he has his hand in front of her, kind of protecting her, and he kind of sees what's going on, and he's like, "What's going on?"
We're saving
A
the
mango in my
fucking
mouth. Hold on.
chaplain. Hold up. You know he's kind of a dick. I'm just kidding. Here we go.
So he's looking at your group, and he basically is like Jacobius. He looks at you since you're kind of like directly in his eyesight and says, "What's going on? What happened?"
Well, we fended off the attack, and I don't know if the conflict is over, but I can say that their leader or their tribe now is in better hands and more diplomatic hands. Whether or not this was a good ending was up to the gods, but yeah.
What?
The
Yeah.
gods.
The rest of the people start kind of pouring out of the buildings and out kind of into the street, and like observing and all kind of getting close and like looking at the dead wolf body, you know, that has been slain. Even Will and Feather has kind of like he's like poking his head out from his window, looking down onto the street. And you can kind of see a smile on his face, but yet he just kind of like ducks back in. At that point, Carell, who originally tasked you with going, you know, he was there at the town meeting, comes out, and you could tell that he pretty much got his ass kicked. Like he's, you know, he obviously was attacked, and doing his best to kind of defend, you know, anybody and everybody that he could. He himself actually took a lot of damage and kind of went over and looked, and he looks to you, Jacobius, and says, "What happened? What's going on?"
Yo, mom's a hoe.
He gives you the middle finger.
I'm just like
Well,
yeah.
Has been played.
Oh.
Let's see. Where do we start?
and now we don't know what the fuck we're gonna do.
Yeah. So he also notices as you know, as he kind of looks past you, he sees David kind of like walking up towards you guys, and he says, "David, where have you been? What happened?"
I
Bitch. You've been
was
dying in a hole like a
I was
stupid motherfucker.
I was clean.
Dead. On drugs.
I
Did meth for a
Right.
little bit.
I was shooting up some stuff.
Oh yeah, I'll take her out.
um, I tried to make things better between our town and the clan, and I made a mistake, and I disappeared without meaning to, and now we're here.
So then he
Mia,
looks,
shut the
he-
fuck up.
So
It's a
so
terrible
The
explanation.
bitch.
he looks at the group and he looks back at you, Jacobus, and he said, "So, is it done? Are they, are we still going to be attacked? What's happening?"
Well, I think with David here and with Bolt in place, I think that you're safe, and that there's a broker, diplomacy here. There may be even future trade one day, but that's going to be a long time away.
That's
People are
a
gonna stay
big promise.
People are going to stay the fuck away from this town.
Yep.
Well, if the deed is done and we will no longer have this problem, do we have your word?
Yo.
Yes.
No.
Yo.
Flames or Bolt
Yeah,
said it is
dog.
done.
If not,
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
think we just
fucking
gotta leave him
hostage check
alone.
your owner, bitch.
Yep.
Bean, shut your mouth.
I mean,
Chuck.
nobody
Can someone
looted the
knock
box
her
yet.
out, please?
Right?
So Corral basically looks, who looks to you, looks to the lot of you, and says, "Well, you can go see the innkeep, and she will close out your tab and see that you're paid."
Oh my gosh, guys.
Yeah, give me my money, bitch.
No, Bean.
Oh my
for
God.
the love of deities.
It's well earned, motherfucker. I
Yeah.
did a lot of shit to get here. I lost a teeth.
You are the reason we had
That
most
was
of
your
our trouble.
fault. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it
Football, come here.
wasn't me. I
It's
fucking
almost done,
healed
come
the
here.
goddamn bitch.
You
who
chucked
took
your
back
undies
after
at somebody.
me. I
Okay,
sacrificed my
let's go
clothing
to
for
the
it because
innkeeper.
You told me to.
Leanne, knock
I
her
will
out.
take.
Wait.
Okay, I'm taking Bean by the knot clothes on her shoulder, and I'm dragging her over to the inn.
Thank you. Thank you.
Me,
Please.
I'm
While
going to
slapping her a
investigate the
little bit.
corpse.
What's that?
I'd like to investigate the boss's corpse.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my god.
You can't
Stop-
take it
do
into
not-
another
do not
campaign,
desecrate.
motherfucker.
No desecrating. We're
No
Just let her
desecration.
lie.
You can't
Please.
take
Okay,
it
hold
into
on.
another
Hold on.
campaign.
Hold on. I have to take Opal out potty.
All right,
It cannot wait.
we'll put a pin in it.
Last break. Last break.
Last
Wait, no,
break,
like
last break
pin?
of the campaign.
Oh my god, we're
Okay,
so
last
close.
pin. Last pin.
Opal, hold
5
it.
minutes.
Wait, is this the
No,
last?
she needs to shit.
Okay, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and also pee.
All
Oh,
right.
for the love of God. I'm getting
Per-
up to then. Screw you guys.
Don't look my butt. Look at
Preferably,
my butt.
preferably, she makes it into the bathroom.
Yeah, I
That's my
wouldn't
dick.
count on it, honestly.
All right,
I made it.
I will also take the moment to go pee.
Okay, everybody, good luck finding toilets.
Yes. All right. So, without further ado, as
We go to the innkeeper.
yes, we go to the innkeeper. Are you guys going to the innkeeper?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, you make your way over. Anybody remember what her name is? Come on, this is the last pop quiz.
Claudia.
Oh, wait.
Claudia.
I got clock on
Your
my mouth.
mom's a hoe.
Phoebe? Janet?
Chanel.
Lenore.
Olga?
Lenore.
Lenore!
Lenore. Yeah, I figured you would get it
Thanks,
quicker than
Leanne.
everybody. Yep.
Lenore
She's the one that keeps all
Slatebeard?
the notes. Yep, Slatebeard. Lenore.
Let's fucking
Lenore
go.
Slatebeard.
Take notes, baby.
So
Good job, Leanne.
you guys go into you make your way into the Shepherd's Crook. You do see Lenore there, and she's pretty much sitting there in the not in the bar area, but actually in the restaurant area, just kind of sitting down. She has her she literally has her own weapon that she was ready to do battle with.
Ooh, this girl.
Freaking Lenore.
Yeah, she's like, I was ready.
I love her.
But I hear that we owe you a sum. And it's a great deed that you did, and we appreciate you being here and keeping your word. And now it's time for us to keep ours. And she looks over at her husband, and she kind of motions and says, "Come on." and he basically literally walks out with armfuls
Ooh.
of giant bags of gold for you guys
Hell yeah!
to the
Yes.
sum of 2,000 gold each.
Woo!
Woo!
That's right, son.
Yeah. So she she looks at him and he literally just kind of like huffs it down onto the table and it's and you can hear like the coins jingling inside the bags and they like just kind of flatten down like a sack of potatoes each one of them.
Ah.
Jacobius immediately walks up and starts grabbing all of the bags.
Hey! Your paws off!
Uh,
No!
No.
Immediately starts grabbing all the bags as you guys kind of jump in and no, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
You guys,
Screw you.
you take your bags back. And she looks at you and she says, I do thank every single one of you for everything that you've done. Hopefully we won't have to
Done.
deal with this again, but if we ever do, can we call on you?
Yes.
No.
Screw you, Bean. You're in.
I mean, you could just, just
You
don't
reserve
make
the
it
right
so long.
to refuse.
It sounds good. Y'all are all welcome to stay here for the night. And stay
Just the night?
stay as long as you'd like.
Oh, that's better.
You're always welcome here.
You goddamn right.
I live here now.
She looks over at you, David, and she says, "It's nice to see a familiar face. Glad you're doing okay." I believe your father needs some help. He didn't look like he was doing too right. Looked like he
Might be
took
stuck on the
So
mail.
help your puppy.
and he
messed
literally
up,
like
man.
you can actually hear him. Cling,
It's still like,
cling, cling, like he hasn't stopped.
He's still out there.
He's still out there.
You need some help, dude.
And with that, we will call the Wolves of Welton one-shot campaign
Ah!
done.
Oh my god!
We didn't die. We didn't freaking
We
die.
all lived, and Jade only fell unconscious once
Once.
and lost
Suck my
one
dick.
boob.
Yep.
Suck my dick.
Everybody can suck her dick.
Holy cow, guys!
So,
Nicely done.
Yeah, congratulations, nicely done. You did it.
It's been 6 months.
You killed.
Woo!
It's
I think it's more than
It has
that.
literally been since Merrick went to for summer.
That was the
Yeah.
reason we started this.
Seriously.
I know,
We
bro,
did
this has
one
been going
session with
on
our original
since
characters,
May.
and then you had to go.
Yep.
I don't
So,
even remember.
honestly, Merrick, glad you actually got to join us. Thank
Yeah,
you
I know.
that was really
Thank
cool.
you for
Yeah, I
jumping
really
into the
miss you being
campaign.
in this session.
Thanks, Mimic.
You did great.
Yeah. Honestly, I will
Love
say,
you,
just
motherfucker.
there you go. Yeah. All right, everybody, salute. Give me some of this, everybody. I want to see it.
Middle fingers up,
That's
baby.
it, middle fingers. All right.
Hey, there's
yeah.
two. There's two in here.
So, yeah. So, that's it.
I
So,
go bed.
yeah.
I am dead.
Yeah, she goes sleep
NP.
now.
Yeah. You go sleepy time. We're proud of you. Thanks for being.
Good job, sissy.
Thanks for being Danger Bean and the Fire Ferrets.
Yeah, you did great.
Yes. She's the mascot. She's the mascot of this team.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Okay.
Jade, you're cutting out.
Yeah,
I'll
even
punch
the
you in the
internet
mouth
even the
every
internet is telling
time.
her to stop.
Like we can hear you. Okay, we can. Okay, we can
Okay,
hear weird
good night.
sounds.
Love you.
Okay, good night,
Goodbye.
Jade.
Love, love,
Hang
love,
up
love,
now.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus, that was fucking
That was
amazing.
perfect.
Yeah, that was fucking amazing. I have to say.